back. Esa niña no se aguanta. Hey, quiere todo porque sí sabe. Hey, and we're back. And we're back. You might be wondering what's going on here. We got the mariachi. We got Yayo. We got everybody here. Guess what? It's Yeyo's birthday. And we are going to take a shot for Yeyo's birthday. Starting off, happy birthday, Yayo. This is one of many shots that we're going to take, I'm sure. It's my boy's birthday. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Why? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Yayito, happy birthday. How you doing? Get on the mic, man. Can you pass my beer, please? Hijo de su pinche madre, bro. I literally got way too lit yesterday. And you know what? It wasn't even my fault. I got too lit because I went to a morning meeting, and at the morning meeting, they opened a bottle of wine. I didn't start it. Wait, why are you guys leaving? What happened? Oh, you guys are going to work on music? Oh, okay. You guys are like, we have a job. Sorry. So yeah, what is that noise? There's a little
going back and forth, no?
Yeah. So I said that today we're gonna, whatever Yeyo's favorite song is that I've been working on that I haven't finished, I'll finish it.
We're gonna pick it, or I'm gonna pick it.
Yeyo's gonna pick it,
and we're dropping it. So, what type of song do you think I should like? Something fast, something made out of love,
something aggressive,
or something fast and made out of love,
or something angry. I'm just bringing all the bad vibes. He's like, something fast and love. I'm like, or angry and talking shit to everybody.
That too.
What do you guys want? Even though Yeyo's favorite song forever was Till Death.
Till Death. Still.
I would have wanted this to work.
Till Death Part 2.
Oh yeah. That would be cool. Tell Joe and Pumbaa right now to be like, I would have wanted this to work, but apparently you don't. It should be like a big, like, I don't know, something that would work now. Yayo need a turn up. Oh, we need to turn up, Yayo. Yeah.
I am turned up. Just pounded a beer and a shot face.
Yeah, you said we'll take anything. I mean, don't be that guy. I mean, you guys want. Yeah, don't be.
Yeah, we're gonna pick a banger, guys.
Last week.
Yeah, we dropped the song last week. The song. Oh, by the way, we're waiting for Stephanie too to come. That's why we're all kind of like, if you're feeling any of the vibe, being like, we dropped the song last week with Tony Romiti. Do you have a little preview?
Yep.
It's always something with these bitches.
Yeah, that song is lit.
You like the song?
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, make sure that you guys are running up the views, running up all that stuff, because we're going to drop the next one at, what should we say? What is it at right now? It's like at 100K or something?
Yeah, 122.
122. Should we drop it at what, 150? All right, we're going to do another one at 150.
It's always something with these niggas. Just when you think you found the one.
By the way, if you're on TikTok and you're not hearing this, it's because you're not on the YouTube right now.
Falling in and out of love. He got a good heart, good job. Hey, gets me what I want.
That's right.
Don't care what it costs. For me, he'll spend it all. Hope he won't miss it. Wish it was different. Only thing he missing is a couple of inches. He can't go to.
Make sure y'all go over there and check that out right now. All right, don't show him the whole thing. Well, I guess you can show him a little piece of mine. A little piece of my verse.
Shorty either got stressed cause the rent due, or she got a little problem cause she dealing with an ex. She ain't understanding what I've been through. She gon' hit me late night, great sex. She gon' look back at it like a review. Fuck me up when she backed it up. Phone rang, she snatched it up. She's acting up. Shorty got a lot of nerve. All the shit she pulled and I still keep trying. All the hoes I curved, but she still pissed. I won't let her hold me down.
That's right.
I think I like her, but she still got exes around. I mean, so do I, but that shit don't count. Always something toxic, but you know why.
Shouts out Stephanie with the acting. She definitely acted. Very angry at me. Very good acting.
Behind
that was good.
Music.
Yeah.
Vlog, yeah.
The song was good. The behind the music. Oh yeah, we did film everything behind the song and behind the music. We also did go live, so you guys saw it. And we got more 24-hour challenges, you know, that we could do. But as you guys know, it's a relationship with y'all. So it's like if you're excited and you run up the views and you comment and you share it and everything like that, then we keep it going. I'm ready to do another one. You feel me? But how y'all been? How you? How's everybody?
Good. Everything's been great. Getting older, wiser, stronger, fatter here and there, but so on and so forth. Everything's great. What about you guys?
Pretty much exactly the same thing. Fatter sometimes, older. You know, that's how it goes. Bring back Leo Gonzalez, bro. Literally, that's what we were just talking about. Because I told Yayo what song does he want me to finish, and he starts playing a song. Play it in the mic from your phone. He starts playing this song, and I'm like, "What is this?" Apparently, it's a song I did with Leo, while super intoxicated. I did a song with Leo Gonzalez, so everybody start tagging him and let him know that. What is this? Bam, bam, bam. Leo Snow the product. That's me.
Song, yo. Like cumbia body.
Hey! Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, that's a song.
Damn,
guys.
son.
They said zero recollection of this, Snow? Yeah, zero recollection of this. I think it's a vibe, to be honest. I think we should send it to Leo and be like, Leo, come finish this shit. 24-hour challenge with Leo.
That should be his intro song when he does those shows.
Yes.
What is
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
Hey, yeah,
Whoa, whoa, oh. Well, I mean, I'm sure I could put some lyrics to it, right? What I
Yeah.
say? Hey, yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, ah. You said you think Leo will come back? LOL. Oh, why? What'd I do?
Yeah, he'll come back. What the heck? Just Eugene might not come back.
Me and Leo texted like a few days ago.
Yeah.
We didn't text prior. And then we texted a few days ago. And I was like, bro, I was so late. I'm so sorry. He's like, honestly, me too. And he was embarrassed. I was embarrassed. We're like, what the hell happened? Yeah, I think he will.
It was a vibe.
Yeah.
So, well, you don't really well, I guess we don't really celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but your birthday is always right after?
Yeah, the 18th.
How you feel about that?
Green.
Did you wear green? I wore green yesterday.
Actually,
I didn't wear green yesterday and I'm wearing
I
green
did.
today.
I wore a jacket that was green. Without even knowing. It's just thinner than my other one.
But I have a lot of green on my tattoos, so that should count. If anybody tries to say it doesn't, you try getting an ink tattoo in your blood like I have. Then you come and talk to me, okay, buddy?
Oh, like actually green ones?
Yeah, like green. I have a lot of leaves
Because I
on me.
feel like they normally kind of turn green, right? Even
Turn
if they're
greenish?
black. Why?
I don't know. Oxidation.
I'm going to look it up.
Feeling lucky. Yeah.
What do you mean
Color
Snow is
hurts.
almost wearing green? I am wearing green. What the fuck? What color do you think this shit is? This is green. What do you mean almost? Why are you gaslighting me?
No, that's green.
That's green.
It's just a shade of green.
Yeah. Ito's favorite color is green, so. Yo, we got some members in this bitch. We got Destiny. Welcome to the Ositos. Atiana's World. Welcome to the Ositos. Stephanie upgraded to a day ones. Thank you, Stephanie.
Hey.
Everybody, if you want to become a member, make sure you guys become a member. Today we're going to do members only live streams from the studio. So if you ever wanted to be a member, this is when. Definitely become a day ones if you can. Because the meeting that I had that started very early and turned into party was about events. And I guarantee you that there will be day one benefits for people at those things. There's going to be certain events that are going to be more exclusive than a show. Very very dope stuff, like dope fan experiences. And day ones will always have first access, first dibs, and discount to any stuff like that I do. So make sure that if you can, become a day one. I treat y'all good. I think, A1 day one. Go to youtube.com/everydaydays/join. Stephanie's here. Yeah. Yeah, or put Stephanie here. That way, if you want to go and like get a beer or drink or whatever, you can. And I'll scooch on over. It is pegajosa. Babe, do you know that the song that I recorded with Leo, Gonzalez, Yayo has it.
Oh, yeah?
And we just heard it.
Sorry, guys. Daylight savings.
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, she's late. Peralta's late to work. Lately, I've been saying that whenever I get her in trouble for things that she's not doing for her job. I'm like, excuse me, Peralta, I don't want to have to tell you this again, but...
We were literally right next to each other. Oh, hold on.
That's gonna block your face.
Shorty, the guy's trash because around too.
Why does it sound like that?
I know. We've been wondering the same thing.
Okay. Thank you. Oh.
Lime, tahini.
Agent.
Can I have some tahini? Oh, wow. That was all that we needed to do? Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, don't, yeah.
We're
that's
just
it.
struggling for no reason. Ito fixed it. Hey, yeah, yeah. Whoa, wow.
AAI.
Is that? Show it to Stephanie. For those of y'all that weren't here before, let's show Stephanie. What the?
Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Oh, okay.
I might as well stick the shit in the beer. Yeah. This is for travel.
Vamos a bailar, vamos a brindar, vamos a cantar con emoción.
Yo,
Shouts
I
out Bernie.
think we got a hit record.
That's lit.
Yeah. Whoa, that's all emotion. That's pure emotion. There's no words.
That was
there.
all you?
That's just emotions right there. Whatever I was feeling.
You were feeling it.
I was feeling it. I was committed. I was committed to the vibe.
I would love to have like a little camera in the booth to see you
Hell
go
no.
through that.
That would make me. I mean, I feel like there could be a camera in the booth if I'm lit, but not when I'm sober.
No, like these kind of songs.
Yeah.
Cause I know you were probably.
Yeah, that would be
doing
cool.
that song.
Matter of fact, guys, on TikTok, I'm gonna get off TikTok. I'm gonna text Leo right now to find out if he's trying to finish this damn song so we could do a 24-hour challenge. So go over to YouTube. If you're not on the YouTube right now, go to youtube.com/everydaydays/join. I mean, not join, but that's to be a member. At youtube.com/everydaydays.
But if you want to do that too,
yeah, if you want,
of course, why not?
But go to youtube.com/everydaydays and watch us right now. We're live, and let's see what Leo thinks about the record. I'm gonna send it to him.
Let me get some of that Tajin.
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 Yeah, I think he's gonna finish it. I mean,
Yeah, why not?
he seemed like he was wanting
It's
to
gonna be
finish it when
A
he
hit
came.
record.
Hey, yeah. Whoa, wow. Hey. What the fuck?
Well, what do you
Maybe
say?
some word. Maybe if you get some words.
Some words in
Put
there.
some words to
But
that.
I feel like that always happens to me where it's like the original vibe is so dope, and then when I try to put words,
Doesn't it?
it doesn't sound as,
Yeah.
I feel that.
I feel
I
like
mean, no words is more universal anyway. Everybody, whatever language you speak. You
Yeah,
can
it's
sing
just
that.
emotion. Be like,
Raw.
oh, have you heard that new Sonora Prague song? Oh, what's it called? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
They'd be like, oh, that one. Yeah. She's dope.
That one was fire.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm in between that one and some other ones. So we'll find out.
I'm dead. This motherfucker's in Barcelona.
Oh, period.
Dang.
Live your
His
best
location
life.
just popped up. Remember we were talking about how I had his location?
Oh, wow.
He's in
I don't know.
Barcelona.
Or
just popped up in
his
Barcelona,
phone
or
got
charge my-
stolen.
Please.
Oh, that's for the.
Ah. Is there a charger? C drive anywhere?
If by Charger you mean San Diego Chargers. Dun, 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 dun.
Aren't they
not-
LA Chargers?
Yeah, they're not
now?
from San Diego.
Oh, no.
They're LA Chargers now.
Oh. Do they have a theme song?
No, the
I don't even-
NFL song.
I don't
How
think
does it
Dun
go?
Dun 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 was ever an NFL theme song.
Oh,
Did-ding,
wait,
did-ding,
doesn't
did-ding,
NFL have
did-ding,
like a
did-ding.
jingle?
Yeah.
Like,
Ding-ding, ding-ding,
Yeah.
ding-ding.
that thing.
Good old football. American football.
Pam, welcome to the Ositos. Desi upgraded her membership to a day ones. Beer, beer, beer. If it's 2:30 a.m. in Barcelona, that
Oh,
means
he's
I can send him the song right now, and he might be fucking with it.
Right.
He might be like,
He's
hey,
lit.
yeah, yeah, whoa, ah, hey.
I told Puma to send it to
See?
you.
You already learned the lyrics.
I know.
Hey,
can I do
yeah,
back- can I do the
whoa,
background?
ah, oh, you failed already. You were supposed to back me up right there.
No.
Hey, yeah, yeah, whoa, ah, hey, hey. That's gonna be annoying as hell. If that shit gets stuck in someone's head, it's gonna be annoying. Annoying. Yeah. C drive, please.
Oh man, I should have one.
It's a little high in this bitch.
What up, Brian?
So, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
How old are you turning?
42.
Jesus Christ.
That's not how old he is.
32.
He's like 32. 32? Nice.
32 going on to 33, far away from 31.
Okay. Did you everyone took a shot already for his birthday?
Yeah, that's why he's talking like that.
Oh. I'm like, I'm late to the party.
And your thing is foaming.
I know, because I put the lemon juice. I'm trying to.
Yeah, you take a shot.
Yeah, give me a shot. Glass.
Hey, hey, yeah. Well, here's mine.
Never mind.
It's been a long,
I'm singing that at work tomorrow.
long time.
AAI.
Hey,
AARP is what we're about to fucking be. We all aging.
Well, cheers. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Cheers.
To another year.
No, but I think yo, apenas estoy sobreviviendo la pinche peda de ¿qué fue ayer? Antes?
Yesterday was St. Patty's Day,
Sí, puta madre.
and
What were we supposed to drink yesterday then?
Yeah.
No, yeah, we went to like this like a whiskey bar or something like that.
Yeah, I was just about to tell them the story.
Oh, yeah,
It
go ahead.
was that I went to a meeting at 11 a.m. I went to a meeting about, shows and like about events and just about exclusive like opportunities like to have more cooler experiences for fans with parties with me and stuff. So it's like I went and it was a great meeting, but at the meeting they had a bunch of snacks and they're like, hey, this is going so great. How about we just open a bottle of wine? And I was like, oh, sure. So then they opened the bottle of wine, and as we're talking, and the more excited they're becoming because we're like just spitballing ideas, the more excited they get, the more they start pouring, and the next thing you know, we finished the bottle. And I hadn't eaten because I'm not gonna lie, and I didn't tell this to my manager, but I woke up late, like
Literally. What was that?
Oh.
Ito's trying to change the vibe of the podcast.
No. It was. Well, now I gotta play. It was.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was just trying to, but I don't know why the audio still went through. Whatever.
But no, yeah. So that's what we were doing. We're just sitting there talking, having a good time, whatever. And the next thing you know, oh yeah, I woke up late, so I didn't get a chance to like eat or do anything. I literally freaking brushed my teeth, got ready,
Out the door.
drank some coffee, out the door, and
Wait,
but-
did you turn your swag on?
hopped up out the bed, turned
Turn
my
my
swag
swag
on, and then took a look in the mirror and said, "What's
What's
up?"
up?
No, but she drove.
Yeah, I'm getting money. Oh.
That's why I woke up Steph and I was like, can you drive me? I was like, because honestly, I'm not going to be able to drive and get ready. So if you drive, I could do my makeup on the way.
Yeah.
She was like, all right.
I rolled out of bed, sweatpants, hoodie, out the door. Jesus.
Yeah. So then we get there and I haven't eaten. So as they're doing the whole wine thing,
It's kicking in.
it's kicking in. And I could, you know what's crazy about drinking, like, is that it's all crazy. No. When you drink at a club or at a bar, there's so much ambiente and so much everything going on that like you're just kind of like, oh yeah, whatever is whatever. But when you drink in an office and it is quiet and it's like glass doors, just super officey. You're like, you realize how lit you get so quick, because I was 1 cup in and I was like, I felt like I was swaying. I was looking at them. They looked like they was swaying. I'm like, are these actually good ideas, or are we just lit right now? Because, what's that?
Oh, I'm just trying to see how.
Oh, to add the members or something?
No, just the chat up there. But
Oh, to put the chat on the side.
Oh,
just experimenting, but keep going.
okay. So yeah, so that whole thing happens or whatever, and then
I'm waiting for her in the car, and I'm like, okay. She's like, yeah, go get something to eat. You know, I'll be out quick or whatever. And like an hour later, she goes, go get ready. Get something, put something on. We're going somewhere. And I was like, so like I raced to the nearest clothing store, and I'm just like, cause I'm in sweatpants, and I'm like, all right, I don't know. I guess I need to get some like jeans or something. I don't know, something. She's like, just get a little ready. And I'm like, oh, no pressure. Sure. I go into the nearest clothing store and I grab some jeans. I have freaking Crocs on. So I'm like, fuck, I need shoes. So I find like some whatever shoes. I'm like, this go. Thank God that I had like a shirt that, you know, it was decent. It was like a cute little like what?
Doable.
Yeah, like doable.
I thought he called you a hobo.
I think he said no homo, and I was like, what did I say? That was no homo.
I thought he called you a hobo, to be honest. I was like, yo, Yeyo'S drunk. He's getting offensive.
I'm dead. I was like, okay. And then I was like, okay, fine, whatever. And I run into a pharmacy and I freaking grab like some mascara, and I'm like, and I put something on. And I was like, I guess this will do.
So yeah, so then I come out to the what you call it, and I'm like, all right, pick me up. So she picks me up, and then we go to meet them at the place that we were gonna meet at, and it was pretty cool, you know. We just, I mean, it was St. Patty's Day, so I was like, okay, everybody's drinking. They had swag. They had like glasses, like green glasses and like green necklaces, and you know, they had glitter shots, and they had St. Patty's drinks.
Yeah, Lucky Charms and drinks.
Yeah, with caffeine. So I was like, okay, dope. At least I'm gonna wake up right now. But it went really well. We kept drinking and talking, and it kept on going. Because of the meeting, I had set up a meeting with my lawyer, because the meeting was going so well. That's how you know a meeting is actually going well, when you have to call your lawyer and be like, we're gonna have to solidify this, so just so you know. But I had to have my lawyer call my other lawyer, because I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, because y'all know Marjorie, she's my friend. So I was like, Marjorie, I'm drunk right now because I'm still at the meeting, so I need you to talk to them and update them on everything. Like, here's the points. She's like, okay. So I'm like telling her all the fucking points, while also telling her I'm too drunk to get on the call myself. So I was like, I'm just gonna have you handle it. You go ahead.
Yeah, you do it.
So hopefully I don't know, I didn't hear back. I hope everything went well. But so we were there, and then there was like writers there for like Netflix and like different people, and it was like it was dope. It was a cool experience, but there's no reason I should have ended up that lit. So today we had to take it a little easy in the morning, but after podcast session, work, and we have to take a flight on Thursday. So I literally just have today and tomorrow to work.
You have no
/pack.
Rest. Yeah.
And then
do this.
we keep it going.
Yeah.
You go to Mexico?
Yeah. I gotta go to Mexico. I have a festival that I'm doing, or a show that I'm doing, and then I have some press with some artists, and I have a music video that I'm shooting, and some promo with Samantha for our song, and then yeah. And then I come back.
Work. Y'all are getting fed a lot of work. Everything.
When does that song come out, Samantha?
Soon. I gotta figure all that out. But I am excited to keep working, and also I was gonna go from Mexico and stay in Mexico for a while, which maybe a little bit it might happen. But I also do know that I want to come back first, because I do want to do another 24-hour challenge, and I do want to drop some of these songs. And I think this mixtape calls for some finishing some of these records that Pumbaa has, Joe's been working on. We have a lot of things that we started that we've never really dropped, and I want to just keep moving on all that, you know? So yeah, it's exciting. I feel like I've been talking nonstop. So,
I was gonna say,
any questions?
No, I was gonna say, because we celebrated St. Patrick's Day, I know that you're knowing her family now. Like, you have a lot of like redheads and like ginger people in your
Yeah.
family.
I like how you're
No.
like being careful saying that.
No, I didn't. I don't want to offend. Don't want to offend. But
gingers?
I read something really funny a couple days ago about how there's a large population of Irish people in Mexico
Yeah.
and like how that happened. So I thought it was funny because I think that applied to your family. Back in like the Mexican American War, the Americans hired the Irish people from Ireland, obviously. And they were like, hey, we're going to pay you to fight for us against Mexico. And because of that, we'll give you your citizenship to the United States. So the Irish people was like, hell yeah, let's do that. So they went head on. They're fighting the Mexican people. And then for whatever reason, obviously we know the reason because Mexico is popping. They were like, hey, this is lit. Like, why don't we fight for them? So they switched
switched
over. And after the Mexican-American War, a lot of Irish people stayed in Mexico and became citizens or whatever. And because of that, we have people like your tia, your mom, Canelo. We have all these like Mexicans that have like reddish hair and they have Irish.
My tío Cha, my tia Chelly, my tia Luchi, my tia Oli, que en paz descanse, my mom, all of them are gingers, my cousin Marcos.
Yeah. So now I kind of want you to get like a 23andMe to see if it's for real, if you do have Irish.
To see if I'm Irish?
Yeah. Because your mom, your tia's redhead.
Because Jamie's kind of Irish. What if we end up being family?
What if you guys are cousins, like distant cousins?
That'd be tight. Somebody asked Jamie.
I think you guys should do it.
I don't think y'all cousins.
Hey, you never know. You never know. You never know if they're like cousins, like far removed. Like
yeah. Yeah, I've always wondered though, because I have a lot of family that's ginger, and how? You know what I'm saying? Like, but let's figure it out. I mean, if the Irish were fighting for Mexicans, I mean, we're fighting for the United States, and then they went to Mexico and they fell in love. That's tight. Part of the Pocahontas movie is that. But that is, I mean, yeah.
Does that mean every children is ginger? If you're a ginger?
What the hell did you just say?
So like, so you know, like if you're a ginger, are all your babies gonna come out ginger or just?
Obviously not. My mom has me and my brother. Neither one of us is ginger. My tia Chelly has no ginger children.
That's
yeah,
what
and
I was
she's
gonna ask you is, have you found like any red hair, blonde hair?
I just have in my beer.
Cause yeah, I have like
yeah, you guys have like
you guys,
red. Yeah. So I'm just saying, you guys might be of Irish ancestry, and if so, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Wow.
Oh, thank you.
She's like, I say all that to say
happy St. Patrick's Day.
I'm like, thanks. No, yeah. Who knows?
What is St. Patrick's Day?
Say what? St. Pedro's.
St. Pedro's Day.
Good question, because I was gonna ask you guys, since you guys are.
I just know they drink
Irish.
beer, so you can't no more. That's it.
Well,
and green.
It's recessive. Yeah. So yeah, they're recursive. Whatever the word is, it's
recessive.
It's not
what?
The recession.
We're in a recession. Honestly, anything resembling that we're just gonna say recession. But no, it is. Yeah, it's not the dominant trait. I don't think so. But that's why redheads are becoming like less and less of them. I did, when I was pregnant though, I did mention that to my son's dad, was I might have a redhead kid because I know that some things like skip a generation. So I was just warning, and he was like, if you have a redhead kid, I'm getting a paternity test. I was like,
God.
You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like offended. I'm like,
Hold
this
on.
is kind of crazy. First of all, you think I would cheat on you with a redhead guy? But I really was just saying, you know, because my mom really, like my mom's side of the family really is, and they have freckles and stuff. Yayo has freckles.
Yeah, they used to call me Guayaba in school.
Guayaba?
Because of freckles, and the Guayabas have freckles. But they kind of hit away.
Because you're not in the sun so much. They come out when you're in the sun more.
Yeah.
You know what? Some freckles, baby Drew, which I think is funny. When he's in the
freckles.
sun.
I think that's a Dominican thing.
The sun, no?
I'm just joking.
Yeah, the sun. If both parents have a recessive gene, then bam, redheaded baby. Yeah.
Oh, so if he had like Irish ancestry, then it would have been a redhead?
Red hair genetics.
Oh.
Okay. So redhead plus redhead equals redhead. Brown hair plus brown hair equals brown hair might be a redhead. Wait, where the hell
Like
is
a
that?
reddish brown.
I don't like this graph.
Brown and
I don't like this.
yeah, who knows?
Well, I mean,
Why don't you like this graph?
Because it's not. It don't seem true.
what?
It seems like.
I mean,
puzzle.
it seems pretty true.
I feel like, do you think this is what like Trump and Elon Musk are like in an office?
I don't like
They're
it.
like, I don't like this.
I don't
It
like
doesn't
this.
seem like it would
Nah,
make sense.
it
And then
don't
everyone's like, yeah.
You're
no, it
saying
doesn't.
Social Security actually helps elderly and
Nah.
younger people? I don't believe
Because
that.
it's like what the guys in the end equal the end, and the guys in the front equal the
You
front.
sound just like Trump.
Trompitas.
That's crazy.
El trompas.
Yeah.
Dos tacos de trompo.
What the
De
fuck?
trompo.
What is happening? This dude's recessing right in front of us.
Malfunctioning. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the. You know
So
how
you're
it
Puerto Rican. You're Puerto Rican and Italian, so you hate yourself half the time. Which
Oh my
half?
God, for which half? Yeah, for which,
Which half do you hate?
I'm
Honestly,
dead.
those are great countries, so I wouldn't hate any of them.
Well, Puerto Rico's not a country; it's a commonwealth.
It wants to be a country, so.
Do they really? I don't know.
I
We've
don't
talked
know
about
either.
that on this podcast.
Yeah.
I think at least half of them don't want to be their own country because they're going to lose that blue passport. And then they'll be just like Dominicans and Mexicans. And they don't want to do that, do they? Some of them, half of them.
Womp womp.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. But there's that one half that you be seeing in the Latinos for Trump, and you be like, really?
Letty said, "Is that why I'm attracted to gingers?" That's funny.
You're attracted to
Letty,
ginger?
you're attracted to them because you see yourself with them, not without them.
Period.
So,
Just describe the most basic way of being attracted. I'm dead.
yes.
Yo, my freaking bones in my hand are carpal tunnel. And I can't even sue the company I work for because it's me.
Do you have arthritis? or
I'm
like
going to
what's
sue
going on?
myself
Do
for
they have a
for
little-
doing this to my hand.
You know what you should do? You need to stop biting your fingers.
What the hell does that have anything to do with my
Because you're
bones
doing this.
hurting?
You're doing this, and I just saw that you have a cut on your finger, and that means you keep biting it. When I
You
tell
have a
not to do
broken
it.
nail. I don't talk.
Well,
I don't
that's
bring
not,
it up on the podcast.
Well, that's a mistake.
this was a
is
mistake
not,
too.
This is not a habit.
I'm biting-
This
I
is
am
not
the
a habit.
mistake.
I bite my.
This is not a habit. This is a mistake.
I
Because
bite
this one over here decided to scare the shit out of me and knock on the hotel room, and I went like this to kind of stand myself up, and I cracked my nail. So it's your fault, Alyssa.
Huh.
Y'all were in a hotel room. This is how I find out in front of the public.
You were in the bathroom.
Wow.
What are you talking about?
Crazy.
In the bathroom, hotel
Wow.
This is how I find out.
room. Sandwich time.
I have a broken
What?
nail. Sandwich time.
Sandwich time.
You know the head sandwich?
I didn't know that
Head
that was
sandwich?
even called.
That's not what it's called.
Knuckle sound.
It's a knuckle sandwich, not
Oh.
a.
But
What is
even
it?
that-
A sandwich
Unos
called?
vergazos.
We're arguing. We're arguing. He's like sandwich time. I'm like, actually, yes.
She brings the
Actually,
dog.
I'm
It's a
hungry.
noogie.
Who's making the sandwich?
Me.
You are. You're
I
making.
make good
sandwich.
sandwiches with
Good.
butter and garlic sauce,
Ooh, garlic sauce.
Okay.
Hold
Make
on.
some sandwiches.
Hell yeah.
aguacate.
I think I make good sandwiches.
You make good sandwiches too.
Birthday sandwich.
Hey. Period. Knuckle
Hold
sandwich? Wait, knuckle sandwich? I thought knuckle sandwich is like a punch.
Yeah.
This is a noogie, isn't
You're
it?
like, you're
Yeah.
gonna get a knuckle sandwich.
So where the hell did sandwich come from? Not the broken nail.
Just a sand.
Oh, they
What?
said give him another shot. He ain't drunk.
Yeah, give him another shot.
I'm not drunk.
He's
but-
not birthday drunk yet.
No, we're not gonna get like that because.
Why not?
You
'Cause
didn't
that's-
ask Be Real the question you were gonna ask him.
Oh yeah, I got shyness.
What were you gonna ask him?
What was the most embarrassing thing that has happened to him on tour?
Oh, and then right. When you were gonna share your embarrassing thing.
Yeah, which
Well-
everybody knows already.
What was it? Not everybody.
Well, there's been a couple of things, but one of them was just shitting myself. Wasn't proudly, but it happened, and I admit
How
it.
does
and own
how
up
does
to it.
one shit themselves?
Yeah, I
Um,
really do. I like not that I want to talk about this topic, but I just like I don't feel like, and knock on wood, right? Like, you know, but I've just never gotten to a point
To
I
shit.
like
shit
you
myself.
don't just like clench it. Like you can't just like You
I
know?
was off like what 2 pills, drunk,
Oh my
out of my mind,
God.
and I had to eat in Wing Street or Wingstop. So, girl broke up with me, popped 2 pills for the fuck of it,
Okay. Oh, right. Mm-hmm. Right.
got lit, and then put everything away. Did my job until I got to the bus. It hit, and then pedo time came out and tracas.
So
Wait, so you shit on the bed?
No, on the
but
bus.
honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm glad people who try to fart in public do shit themselves because you deserve that. Because the person who farted in front of us on the plane,
Oh my god.
and it's always, I'm sorry, and as my white friend representative, why is it always white men? I feel like white men feel like they should be allowed to fart anywhere, and that's one of my biggest beef with them. It's like, bro, there is no fucking reason I should be smelling you right now. Like, I hate you. Like, literally, I don't know what it is, but on a plane, in a store, like, it'd be random, and then you're like, what the I want to fight them.
Just square up with them immediately.
It's like, bro.
The 7-Eleven hot dog special.
I'm like,
No, do you remember in the Admiral's Club when that white guy was sitting next to us and he just lifted his leg and farted?
Wait,
bro,
what?
Yes.
When
I'm
was
telling
that?
you. Another white man. We're in the Admiral's Club. We're literally like, that's the whole point, right? You're traveling and you go to the club, to the Admiral's Club, because you're like, okay, I'm trying to be exclusive, not over there with the chusma type shit. Yeah, right. The chusma's in here, farting up a storm. This man right here is chusma. Get him out of here.
When was this? I was?
Damn.
Yeah, smelled
Which flight?
Me, you, and him when we came back to LA to get.
And the classic farting pose too, where you like he lifted his leg like cartoon.
He was in a suit and he just went like this.
Oh my
Does that
god.
even help? Like, what's the point of lifting your leg?
Like, that's fucked up, because like I feel like you should.
They don't want to get their fart stuck in their pants.
I feel like people should go to the bathroom. Like, whenever I go to the bathroom, you know, like, there be times where you go to the bathroom and then there be people that are all fancy or whatever, and they go in the bathroom and then they're wilding and you're like, hey, yo. But then you can't judge them because you're like, well,
They're
this
in
is
the
what
bathroom.
This is what the bathroom is for. Like, you know?
Wilding
Or like when you
what?
overhear them, you're like, okay, well, but you're in the bathroom. But the people that are just like, actually, I'm not going to go to the bathroom. I think
I'm just gonna
everyone
do it right
around
here.
me should. I hope you poop yourself. And next time somebody farts in public, I hope you poop yourself. I hope you get the Yayo special.
I'm dead.
Well, it was in the bathroom for me because I was taking a piss.
Yeah.
Then I farted. Then I shatted. And then I went to bed.
And then you went to bed?
Yeah.
After you did you clean yourself?
Not after. After I woke up, I did.
So you slept in poop?
Yeah. And then I threw the sheets over at the dumpster in Chicago.
When y'all be like, oh, I want to go back to the bus. I want to party.
I shitted, yo.
They would just be shitting themselves and just go
Nah,
to sleep.
no lie. It
I'm
was.
not
It
gonna lie,
was,
I'm
it was
glad I
like,
have my own room on the bus,
it
because
was like,
a lot of things be happening. There's 12 bunks on the
4
bus.
hours after.
There's 12 bunks on the bus. A lot can happen when 12 people are sleeping in bunks.
I don't remember.
One of them is Yayo smelling like poop, apparently. I was in the back in my
Chilling
room
with the door
chilling.
closed.
Nah, it wasn't smelling like poop. It was smelling like chorro hit.
That's the same thing.
A little bit worse.
Oh Jesus! So
Because
it's worse.
it was wings, you know, the wings chorro type shit.
Oh my God. Grace Perez said, Feliz cumpleaños. Thank you so much, Grace Perez. Did you
Oh,
take your
thank
shot
you,
yet?
Grace.
Shot, please.
Actually,
Look.
I'm
Thank
going to
you,
take
Grace
a shot with
Perez.
you. Thank you. I'm going to take a shot with you because this conversation.
Well,
Shit, me too.
I
And
didn't
wait,
wanna say it.
what? Here, I have a question though. Because which one was the one where Ito picked it up?
I know
that was that day.
You just
Oh,
said
is that
Chicago. Were we going to Chicago
We
next?
were going to
'Cause
Chicago next, yeah.
I thought that happened like in Iowa or something.
No, it happened in Iowa. Then we went to, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, you.
Did you shit yourself 2 different times on the bus, or it was one time
No, it
that
was one.
lasted?
It was one that lasted into the next day.
But we had a cupcake fight, didn't we? So you thought you were picking up a cupcake. Tell us what
Yeah.
happened,
Oh.
Ito.
Well,
That wasn't me then.
so a fan had like brought cupcakes for you or something for as a gift,
with-
and then they
with
made
bacon?
it onto the bus, and then I guess there
I
was
was
a cupcake fight.
throwing it all over the place?
And well, I assumed the next morning, well, because I would wake up for the driver to get there and then let him know, hey, we're gonna do this, whatever. And then so before he got there, I was like cleaning up because it was a mess. There was a bunch of chocolate cupcake on the ground. And
You were like, this is
picked
not
it
a
up, and then
cupcake.
not till later did I realize. No, I didn't even realize it was poop.
Oh my god.
Like, it's not like I picked it up with my hand, but
okay,
like,
good.
but like I didn't realize till you said it that it was.
That
You were
I
like,
should-
hold
chocolate
on.
cupcake.
What? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
so we could check that list off our fucking list. Shit myself.
Yeah.
Is that the only time you've ever
Crazy.
pooped yourself?
Yeah, and I want to experience the diaper still with you guys.
He's okay. Yeah, my
One day.
cousin.
Or maybe we could go to New York, put the diaper on, and then
New York. Why do you want to go to New York?
My
Well, that's the
cousin
only
wants to
reason.
wear a diaper, and he, for some reason, wants to do it all of us. Like, he's like, I want to experience that all of us. And I'm like,
But
this
why
is weird.
do you
I'm
wanna
not
go
putting
to
on
New
a
York?
diaper to fucking pee in my diaper along with my cousin. There's so many layers of what the fuck.
that would be so lit.
Is that his birthday wish?
Nah, we're gonna pick a song for my birthday wish.
Oh.
But that would just be like New York, cause I'm wondering like what's inside these people's heads that go to the New York thing to wear a diaper and shit themselves. So I just want to be
no,
like,
but I feel like that's
Somebody
in every
explain
festival.
what happened. You explain.
So like people like sometimes in festivals or like when they're waiting for a concert or whatever, they like wear adult diapers so they don't have to go to the bathroom and lose their spot. But it doesn't just happen in New York; it just happens
well,
everywhere.
I only care about it for the New Year's ball.
Oh
That's
yeah, that's
why.
true. Yeah, for the New Year's ball, we saw like a interview where they were like, "Oh, we have diapers on because they were right in the front, so they didn't want to lose their spot, so they would pee in the diaper." Which to me, I'm sorry, but being in front of Times Square or wherever you're at,
The ball.
is not worth
The
you
ball.
peeing being in a diaper and peeing yourself. Like, there's no reason. Like, there's no like, oh my god, I got such like gratification. It's so worth me peeing myself or pooping myself to
Waiting.
watch a ball made of like little mirrors or whatever and seeing a bunch of little tiny shredded paper in the middle of a like crowded area. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why would I want to do that?
But there's a lot of people that do a lot of things that don't make sense.
And
Well,
that's
for
one of
me, it don't make sense. I don't understand why the hell you want to do that. I would rather watch it at home, or if you really want to be there, okay, maybe a lot of people won't be. Like, just watch it at home. Trust me, it's not like you're not gonna. I don't know. It's just.
Wait, so
why? No,
is there anything that you would wear a diaper?
no.
Don't lie.
Well, I will wear a diaper if I like just gave birth or something and I can't
front
control
row
my
to
bowels.
Backstreet Boys.
No, not even for the Backstreet Boys. Chill out.
Huh.
I would pay
Front row
someone
to
to be like,
Kehlani
yo,
concert.
hold my spot. I will pay you, but I won't poop myself.
You sure?
Yes.
And then yeah,
Sorry,
what
I'm
I want-
sending Leo.
when
the
you
song.
wear a diaper like that, do you have to have a second and third diaper ready?
Right,
to
and
go?
then like, how do you change it? And you're stuck in that spot. So like, how do you even like? Hold on, excuse me, let me change my. Hold on, and put a new. Like, you can't because
you
it's
just
freezing cold outside. It's
Soggy
not like
it up.
yeah. So you're
Soggy.
just soggy and poopy the entire time if you decide to take a poop in your
And
diaper.
you're
We're
gonna
saying
get
poop
a rough
way
spot.
too much in this podcast, more than necessary.
Right,
So
I'm
I
like
feel
at this point, I'm
we
like,
need to
what is
stop.
happening? Sorry, I'm sending the song to Leo Gonzalez, trying to find out if when he comes back from Barcelona, he wants to finish.
Barcelona.
He wants to finish this thing, and yeah, that was way too much conversation about.
Yeah,
poop.
I've said poop way too many.
I'm like, how
times.
old are we? What's happening?
So let's
Well,
change the
32.
topic.
That's actually something that I'm wondering.
Yeah, like if you change it, like if because the people that are there,
Go back to talking about fucking.
we're back.
pee and poop.
So the people that are there, they've
Big
been
part
there.
of our lives, we all do it every day. So.
Ito's like, this is actually exactly what I want to
Like,
talk
I
about.
actually want to talk about
This
this.
is great.
No, it's good. Like, the people that are there for New Year's or whatever, they're there
we
the
all-
day before. Huh? Sorry. What?
Oh no, I'm saying now's the time to talk about it because we're not in front of Be Real or.
That's
you know,
true. You're very.
Remember the
you're
time I
very
almost
true.
Can't talk about poop
died
then.
with the freaking.
Yeah,
perfect
you
time.
almost swallowed the little thing.
Good old. Yeah, we're supposed to take the shot because I'm not taking it by myself. Then spinning.
Well, no more poop or diapers talk.
No, well, you guys wanted to know, and then you guys took it too, somewhere.
All right. Well, who's taking a shot?
I
now?
can't even believe.
I can take a shot.
All right, cheers.
Shit. Oh wait.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. We're gonna keep on singing it every once in a while, just randomly. Cheers. Happy birthday, yay. Everybody in the chat, happy birthday. I got a whole lot of money. Bitches count it for me.
Like, who was the first guy who discovered tequila? I want to know his name. That's it. That would make me happy. Let me see. It's easy to make me happy.
We should. Why? I guess because it would fuck up the aesthetic, but really would it fuck up the aesthetic? Because at the same time, what is the aesthetic of the Every Night Nights podcast? But we should all have either an iPad or a laptop, so when we're talking, we can fact check.
I have a laptop, and I am sending you it right now.
You're sending what?
Oh, he said he would get it, so I resent it.
Don Pedro Sánchez de Tagle y Perú's Bautismante, known as the father of tequila.
Who? Wait, what? Let me see.
1960s.
1960s.
Don Pedro Sánchez de Tagle y Pérez Bustamante, known as the father of tequila, is considered the first person to produce tequila, establishing the first tequila factory at the Hacienda Cuisillos around 1600.
That way.
That is a long name, sir. Jesus.
I'm happy now.
I'm happy now. Like, what's his name? Don Pedro?
Don Pedro.
Don
Shout
Pedro.
out Don Pedro.
Just for
Shout out Don Pedro.
As opposed to Yayo, who's Don Pedro.
I am an official uncle Pedro.
I'm dead.
Oh my God. I'm dead.
Yeah, Yayo does fact check everything.
Here and there. Sometimes I go with the wave, and unless it's really fact checkable.
I'm on the wave,
Is that like, is like tequila like your favorite
shot?
alcohol?
Yeah. But I like Crown with Coke, but then that fade out hit.
What's fade out? What fade out? What are you talking about?
Just
Like it
lose
just
me.
knocks you
You
out?
start looking for me.
Oh Jesus! Oh, we've
Where is
looked
he?
for you.
I know.
We've looked for you in Vegas. That was
Yeah,
my
once
first
Yayo goes
experience
missing-
of looking for Yayo,
Fuck.
and that was in Vegas.
I get real mad when Yayo goes missing because he always tends to get himself in some shit and somehow comes back with no money, no jewelry, no cell phone, no nothing.
Yeah.
That's why I get pissed off because I'm just like, because leading up to it, I tell him, I'm like, hey, don't.
True.
But
I didn't know it was a thing.
next thing you know, he's
Crown
fucking
and
gone.
Coke.
I didn't
That's
know it was
why-
a thing. No, you did not drink Crown and Coke for Vegas
Yeah, I
because
did.
you were in the elevator with us at 1 second, and I look back and I'm like, where the fuck did he go?
I'll
You were
drink
gone.
anything After Crown and Coke is blackout.
Which is crazy because yo, I think my TikTok is being it's something because 50 people on my live on TikTok is crazy.
That's
Like-
insane.
Like 3 million followers and it's 50 people on my live.
That's
It's
crazy.
insane.
It's because everybody over here.
No, because there's not that many people over here. I don't. That's what. At this point, I'm like, all right, you know what? Fuck you too, then. The
Put
fuck?
an AirTag, yes.
Don't matter because YouTube has been #1 for.
No, I try to control myself, but sometimes.
Well, TikTok
I
is how I
can't.
promote the damn YouTube. Otherwise, what the hell? That's crazy. No, yeah, but Yayo, I warned his ass. The last time he did that, the reason we left that spot was literally because I could see it coming. I was like, este way. I was like, este way. Trae
It's
algo.
coming.
Which I get it because, you know, like Steph has to watch me whenever I get too fucking lit because she already sees it coming and she's like, hey. So it's like we all have someone who like is trying to take care of us, but we have to have like a code word. Because sometimes if you tell me like calm down, I'm like, ah! And I start like wilding out even more.
I am not calm down.
Yeah, so it's like from now on, it needs to like, I don't know.
But you don't know at that time.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We have to have a code word that actually works.
What should be the code word? Because I should have a code word. I mean, I always see it. I just see it in your face.
Yeah.
I don't think a code word will work when you're out of your mind.
Yeah, because you just start blabbering any
Yeah,
word.
because there's autopilot that you have. Like no matter how drunk I've been, there's some lines I've not crossed. Like, so it's like you do have a subconscious mind that still stays with, unless you're just a really bad person. But there's a certain amount,
Or you just pass
Yeah.
out.
you know.
Like, yeah, that's true.
And it depends the atmosphere. Because if there's things to do, then who knows where the fuck you're at. But there's only two things to do. You're like, it's either here or over there.
What?
Like, Vegas, there's
Let me know.
galore
Confucius.
shit to do. You can be anywhere, every corner. But if you're at home or at a birthday party, he's like, oh, he's either in the back or the front.
This is a Detroit soloist said, say halt. I don't think we're going to remember halt. Are you going to remember halt? Halt.
No.
Papaya.
What?
I'm going to put this on Instagram. I'm going to let the Instagram people know to come over here.
Dinosaur. We're going to sell Yeyo'S.
Happy birthday to you.
He drank the whole thing and we're so happy.
Oh, shit.
No, you're full on. I'm halfway.
Happy birthday, Yayo. Happy birthday, Yayo. Happy birthday.
All right, we're
Misty
doing this.
said, well, I know somebody can't handle it. Whether alcohol or handle you.
Well, then.
Oh, that was your guys' last.
I'm dead.
We're stopping? Okay, cool.
Yo, we live on the podcast right now. Instagram, we are live at everydaydays. YouTube.com/everydaydays. The podcast is called Everynightnights. It's my cousin's birthday, so
Happy
we've been
birthday,
taking shots.
Yayo.
We're taking shots for Yeyo's birthday, and we're talking about the time he pooped himself on the bus.
That's insane.
It's insane. By the way, we're not just trying to embarrass him. He was talking about
He
it.
brought it up.
You
So
can't
we're
embarrass
gonna talk about it. If he brings it up, we're talking about
He
it.
said you can't embarrass him. Also,
It
you
was
could
on
call
the checklist.
747-217-1429. That's 7. Damn, I forgot it.
747
747-217.
7.
You just saying what I'm saying. What the hell?
You gotta wait till oh shit.
It's coming up. If y'all
Wait, it's
want some
coming, it's coming.
advice,
Hold on.
some love advice, if y'all want us to tell you your future, if
Here
you
we go.
want us to
Call
take
me
a
now.
shot with you,
Walter Mercado.
you know what I'm
Call
saying?
him now.
If you want to do
Do
all
you
that,
remember that?
Put it in the chat.
Do you remember
747-217-1429. She copied me.
1429.
747-217-1429. Call, leave a
747-21.
voicemail, and we'll call you back. Leave a voicemail about what
And we'll talk about it.
what
Whatever.
you want to talk about, but don't let it be some like boring ass shit. And then sometimes people call that number and they're like, "No, I'm such a big fan." Blah blah blah. And it's like,
Thank you so
okay,
much.
girl, thank you, but like this isn't the one. We got to talk about something else, So I love y'all. You said crap. Your phone's dying.
He said, "Let's get this panel on Drink Champs." How do you think you'll do in Drink Champs?
You should do great. I believe in her.
I think you do. I think you do really good.
Do they
I'll do
actually
that. I might
have to
cry.
drink
I might
a
cry.
certain
Yeah,
amount?
no, like I think
I
I've
got
seen.
invited. Like, we were
interview-
talking about it before.
Oh, yeah?
We were talking about me going on there.
I feel like
But
I've seen a interview where he's like, "Oh, like I really like it's actual alcohol. Like I be drinking, like, and it's actual.
Yeah.
I think you'll do good."
I think I'll do all right. I'm live on YouTube. Make sure you guys go over to youtube.com/everydaydays for the Every Night Nights podcast. It's lit. Español, pues si quieres que te hable español, pues le llegan ahí y me hacen una pregunta en español y ya yo les platico en español. También muchas veces la gente cuando llega a mi podcast o a cualquier en vivo que estoy haciendo, de repente dicen like, ¿por qué no hablas español? Y digo, pues porque no me haces una pinche pregunta en español, güey. ¿Qué más voy a hacer? I'm not just gonna keep on going back and forth if I don't need to.
Si
I gotta
quieren
find
que-
out that you're here.
Yeah, si quieren que hablen español, háblenos español y les respondemos en español.
Your girlfriend keeps trying a finger in her... What? That seems kind of personal, my boy.
Oh my god, what
and,
the hell?
I'm not gonna lie to you, like you kind of, you got something else that can go there, and what, my boy, you sleeping, you're a lesbian.
Oh hell no.
Wait, does he still go by as Nori, or does he go by like his actual name now?
Noriega.
Yeah, or
No,
no?
I don't
know.
know.
Because I remember him as Nori. He's like me in high school. I remember him as Nori and Oye Mi Canto. I remember that.
Whoa,
I don't know.
whoa,
His name is
whoa.
Oh, Boricua, Morena, Dominicano, Colombiano, Boricua, Morena, Cubano, Mexicano, Oye Mi Canto. I like the remix better than the original. Just putting it out there. They said you would do good in Hot Ones.
No,
I don't think she would do good in
Who
Hot
said
Ones.
that? You don't know me at all. Whoever just said that, yeah, I'm actually mad at you for not knowing.
I don't
me.
think she'll do good in Hot Ones because she's not a really spicy
Heartburn.
person. Like she likes spice, don't get me wrong. She likes her little spice, but if it gets to a certain level, she'll cry. Sorry.
Yeah, she just exposed me. I will. No, shots make me feel like my whole stomach and esophagus is literally has a cut and is burning inside with gasoline.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So you want me to go on hot ones and do what? I'm gonna shit myself like
no,
Yayo.
but I mean, obviously, now if you're explaining that
Why do
with
you
shots
drink?
and everything, you take a lot of shots, so maybe
Why
you'll
do you
be
drink
able
so
to be
much?
good at hot ones.
Why do you drink so much is crazy. What are you talking about?
Well, if you got a cut and that's how you feel, then
Shots. That's why I always pour water in them and stuff. And then people will be like,
Oh.
"Oh, why are you putting water in?" You're the one that was like that. You didn't think it was right for me to pour water in it. If then people think that I'm drinking or whatever the hell, and it's like I do it for my freaking well-being.
yeah.
She gets bad heartburn too.
I guess, damn, that's. Hope it gets better.
Wasn't he the one that was saying that?
No, I don't want you to feel hard.
Have you ever tried Everclear?
I don't want you to feel hard. Yeah.
How was that?
The thing is, I don't think it was the real one. Like, I feel like they named certain things Everclear, and I don't know that it's the one. Because I've heard all these stories like Everclear, you know, whatever. But I don't think it was that bad, so I don't know if it was.
I've never tried Everclear. I've always seen people like on TikTok or like on the internet try Everclear, and they're just like, ah! And I'm like,
Is that
oh,
for
I don't
your
want to
eyes?
try that. No, thank you very much. So
Yeah.
I'm just like,
When are we doing callbacks? My brother's kind of listening through them right now. We're going to see about what we should listen to.
She stopped the Instagram live because people was wilding in there. That guy with the comment.
Oh, yeah.
They
Why'd I
said
stop the
why.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, because that's it. Like, it's not going to be the whole time. The podcast is here.
Yeah,
So I go on
come here.
TikTok. I go on
Stay
TikTok and I promote this. And then I go on Instagram Live and I promote this. But I'm not just going to do the whole thing. Otherwise, I would just have it simultaneously streaming everywhere. Which I guess technically I could do, but why?
I mean,
It's
that's
YouTube.
a thing, huh? Or no?
Yeah, but I want, like, you know, I always wanted to make sure that I bring everybody back to the YouTube. This is my home.
This is the main one.
Yeah. But anyway.
They
so
said
what,
Everclear was a non-memory.
uh,
I'm dead. That's funny.
what do you mean it was a non-memory?
Like they don't remember.
Oh.
They said, have you ever tried absinthe?
Oh, that's what it was. Absinthe is a one.
So you haven't tried Everclear, but you tried absinthe.
I tried one or the other. I don't know. I know one of
I
them
heard
was illegal,
that.
right?
Yeah, I heard that. No. I heard absinthe is illegal depending on like the type.
Hmm.
But it was illegal for a minute. But I heard that absinthe makes you like hallucinate or
Yeah,
something.
that's what I was told. Yeah. Drew's dad, he was like in the military, so I remember that he was in Australia for a while, and I know that they drank that. So I think I don't remember, one of his friends had some or something, so I tried it, but I was just like, I don't know, maybe I was expecting it to be some like
Crazy thing.
yeah, but it was a long time ago.
I think
don't
over
know.
here, like absinthe is like in very low dosage or something or whatever, because they have it at bars. I know
Really?
they have it at bars. Yeah, at certain bars, not every bar, because it's not like super popular. But I'm just saying, like,
It's like
they
alcohol?
have certain. Yeah, it's like a alcohol that makes you like hallucinate. But it's like if you have the original absinthe, I think that's like what makes you hallucinate. But I think that the ones that they have in the bar, it doesn't. It's like really.
So
I don't know.
when
It's like
I
a
just do
different one.
shrooms,
Sure, you're right.
the original.
They said
thing.
absinthe and Everclear is
Mother
awesome.
Nature.
That's all I used to drink. I think Everclear
It's
is
not.
really cool.
Yeah, no. The one here is not the real thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't know. I think it just becomes this hype,
Yeah.
and then everybody's like, "Oh, it's absinthe," but it's like if it's not really the one that people are talking about, then you end up having this whole other reality of it where everybody's just like, "Oh, it's not that bad," but it's like, well, that's not the one they were talking about. You know, I don't know. Which, at the end of the day, did you, bro? How are you here and you're asking me if I went off Instagram Live?
Christelle, we went on live so you can come over here. So welcome. How you doing? Thank you for coming from
Christelle de
Instagram Live.
Blanco.
Thank you so much. We got off because we're promoting it over here. So you came over here. Thank you so much for coming here. I hope you stay and enjoy the rest of the podcast.
Wow, that was so nice. See, that's why you are better than me. She's like, thank you so much for coming here. Thank you for blah, blah, blah. Like all that, being all respectful. I'm like, why are you still bringing that shit up? We're completely different people. It's like, be happy you get her PC answer. before you get my answer.
No, I mean, that's the reason why
Which
we
is,
went
what
on
the
live.
fuck are you?
my
No,
God.
I'm sorry. You know?
I thank you for coming. Thank you for coming all the way from Instagram over here to ask that question. I hope you think that this podcast is as entertaining as the live was. Thank you so much. And I hope you stay here.
You're so cool.
And I hope you follow me on Instagram because girl, what is you doing?
They said, that's what somebody said. Jasmine said, what's Steph's IG?
Oh, period. It's Stephanie Marie with 3 E's and 2 under.
Why you make your name
underlines.
that hard? I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, first of all,
one time I was looking for her, I couldn't even find her. I was like, what? Like, there's 3 E's and a
because there's already
an underscore.
Because there's already a Stephanie Marie. And then there was a Stephanie Marie with 2 E's, and I was like, fuck. So then there was a Stephanie Marie with 3 E's, and I was like, I can't keep going with the E's, so I had to do something else. So I did the under.
You do is you make it a cap.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Change it?
Yeah, Cap
That doesn't change it.
Yeah.
That's on passwords.
I just kidding.
So it's Stephanie Marie with 3 E's, 2 under things, because obviously the Stephanie Marie with the 3 E's and the 1 underline obviously was.
You see this?
Instagram is hard. Well, like, what do you want to do? Like, and it worked, so I kept it. So I hope you follow me. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you so much.
Stephanie
I appreciate
Marie.
you.
Is that your real name?
Yes, it is my
Marie.
real name.
Oh, they said it's 2 E's, so you don't even
2
have
E.
it right. You over here promoting somebody
My bad.
else.
Sorry, Jello. you know me more than I know me.
That's how I feel about Jello too. Sometimes I'm doing something and I'm like, Jello can see this. You know, I'm scared of Santa, Jesus, and Jello. I'm like, can Jello see this right now? It's like when we were in DR and you were like, we can't do anything because that's my grandma's picture right there. I was like, man, turn it around or something. She can see.
Jello can see this.
Jello can see. Jello, you creepo?
I'm dead. Yes,
What type of
but Jenna
Jell-O?
wrote that. No, wait, isn't it 2? I don't know. I think my TikTok is like that. I don't know. But thank you, Jello. What was I gonna say? TikTok is with 3 E's. Thank you. See, you know me even I know me.
You said, what up, Yayo? His name is Yeyo. Yayo.
Happy
Yayo.
birthday. Happy
Not
birthday.
Yayo.
Happy
What up?
birthday.
How you
Happy
doing?
birthday,
Thank you.
period. Thank you, Brittany.
Thank you, Brittany. Happy birthday, Yayo Pisces gang. Hope you have a great day.
Yeah.
Jello can see
fucking,
everything. That's period.
We're fishes.
Jello
Just
said
see.
I'm always watching. Stop, Jello, because now you're really going to fuck me up.
I'm dead. I'm always watching.
You're
Hey,
always
Snow, do
watching?
you give your PL box out for fans? Yes, it's in your Instagram, isn't it?
Yes. I give it out for fans, but honestly, guys, I feel really bad. I actually feel bad when you guys send me an invitation to something. So please, I know you're excited and you love me, but I feel bad not being able to go to as many things. So it's like, I feel like most people either send me an invitation for something or they send me like their brand that they want me to promote. But it's like, just remember, this is like, the P.O. box is for like silly stuff, you know? It's like funny. It's like if you want me to try on something
cool,
that's silly, or you want me to put on some sort of funny costume, or you want me to, you know, if you want me to do something like for you, like as content, like that would be funny, cool. But like, you know, sometimes it is a little like,
you have to realize
the P.O. box is like a bunch of invitations that I have
you
to
have
like,
to realize
say no to. Or people from jail. I have a lot of tweakers that write me from jail, and they have whole ass relationships with me. I feel like Astrovino in this bitch, because dead ass, I have to be throwing. Some of it is real creepy. My brother actually gets mad. There's like a couple people that write me from jail that my brother's like very angry about.
They're like Trump supporters and Nazis.
It's very creepy.
Yeah.
I'll be reading it and I'll be like, excuse me, like
hell no.
since when? Since when? I'm like, since when?
Yeah.
And you're like, no, they're in jail. I'm like, okay. No, but you have to realize her schedule is insane. I just got her schedule on my phone, so her calendar, and I'm just like, that's a lot. And so when you guys send invitations and stuff like that, like we really wish we can like pop up, but we really can't. Because her schedule is insane. Like she's so busy.
Yeah, no, but for real, the jail people are the most persistent. And it's
I don't got nothing going on.
I was gonna read it to you, like I was gonna actually pull some out, but I don't want to invite more people of being weird, so that's why I didn't want to do it. But you know, one of them was like this whole story how they had this key and go get this thing out of this one place with this key and a keychain, and then how I'm gonna go here and there, and they have $15 billion waiting for them, and all I need to do is, I'm like, what movie is this person stuck in? Because obviously they're in a hallucination and they're in a weird movie.
Yeah.
So it's just weird. And then, yeah, my brother's right. There were some of them that are Nazis and Trump supporters. And I'm just like, at what point did I hit? Because I get a lot of hate from people who don't like my political stance on things, but they stay saying they're still a fan. And I'm like, what weird angle am I in this music industry where I have a lot of people who detest people like me, yet somehow are like, but I'm still gonna be a fan though. And I'm
that's
like,
insane.
You like hate everything about
Like
me.
everything you stand for is completely incorrect, but I love you though, and
The
I'm
music's
still listening
fire.
to the music. Music's fire,
The music's fire.
and you fire,
Undeniable.
and I love you.
And it's great. So
It's like
therefore,
thanks, but
doesn't
no
matter who
thanks.
you are. They like
Yeah.
the music.
Mhm.
You said being married to an inmate, they have nothing but time on their hands. Yeah, but you know.
For the phone calls, you can leave a voicemail whenever you want. Ito is gonna go through it, and then he'll play it. So whenever you want to leave a voicemail, whenever you want to call, just call, and then
Or what
I'll
Ito
post
could
it.
do, maybe put it on her thing so that way maybe you could be listening through them and then you could tell us which one to call back. That way Ito can stay in the
Yeah.
in the
yeah.
thing.
So whenever you feel comfortable calling, go ahead. Like you're super free to do it.
You know where I never really post anymore? Snap. I gotta post on Snap.
Snapchat. Is anyone on Snapchat anymore? I stopped Snapchatting like in college. Hi.
We out here on the podcast right now. Make sure you come check us out. It's lit.
Any good phone calls? I don't know.
I mean, this person's asking for advice. I don't know.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's see.
Yeyo'S in there about to shoot.
I'm about to go pick it up too.
Hey, yo.
Ito, don't rush.
Is that a cupcake?
He's giving out free cupcakes today? Y'all didn't hear that, right?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Political views don't matter. They do matter, though. I really do not like when people do that. Political views don't matter. They absolutely matter, especially right now.
Yeah.
This is no longer just politics. It's not old school Republican Democrat where it's like, oh, you know, they're all the same. Like, no, this is dire. This is the fall of this empire. This is very important. So it's not just, you know, oh, politics don't matter. It just is what it is. Like, no.
I honestly feel like if someone that I look up to or I enjoy their music or their acting or whatever the case is, and I find out that their political views do not necessarily match mine, but like are completely opposite as mine, I'm not going to support them. Honestly, because you are choosing something that's against me. So why would I support you? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I have some like a actor or a singer or whatever that I like that is against everything that I believe in, why would I keep supporting them? Like you don't like me. So why should I give you any kind of money or any kind of attention or anything? So that's why I feel like people need to understand. Like, oh, why do you have to bring politics? It's just, why would I do that? Why would I support something that you're like, what I'm against, you're for? Like, why would I do that?
Yeah.
Like, how make it make sense?
Yeah. And I think it's also, it's the things that they're meddling with. You feel me? Like I'll tell you the truth, right? And I think that's why some people have been like, some people have acted like I was a Trump supporter. I was never a Trump supporter. I am conservative on some issues, and I am, you know, I'm a free thinker. I can fucking like certain things no. I do believe that you should have the right to an abortion. I think if you know, if somebody got R-worded or whatever and they want to get an abortion, they should be able to. It should not be against the law, or you shouldn't go to jail longer for getting an abortion than the person who literally R-worded you. That is insane. However, I don't think that people should use abortion as a way to prevent pregnancy because they're being irresponsible. I don't think so. I know women that literally have had 5, 6, 7 abortions, and I'm like, bitch, can you like be responsible? Like, what are you doing? I don't think it's good for them. I don't think it's good for them. I don't think we align morally when somebody, you know, does that. So at the same time, there's room, you know what I'm saying, within certain things. However, when people are literally making it a point, this motherfucker's really attacking certain things, that I honestly don't even think he cares that much about. I think it's just the whole lining his pockets and just, you know, whoever's paying him being able to, like, he wants to be a billionaire because a man's not, you know, he's not as rich as his buddies.
Will do whatever he needs to do to line his pockets.
Yeah, he's just selling himself. Yeah. You know, I'm not even as scared of him as I am of some of the people behind him, like, to be honest. So to me, you know, whenever people are like, oh, you have Trump derangement syndrome or whatever the fuck, it's like, no, I don't care for the man. I don't fucking care. I don't think Tubby is going to do anything, you know, directly. I just think the type of wording that is being used right now is problematic for the United States as a country, because a lot of people in the world hate us. Like, we as a country have always been very egotistical and always have gone around messing up a lot of people's, you know, economies, a lot of people's country. We've meddled in other countries' business that we had no business dealing with. And now we're kind of on the brink of, like, a lot of people alliancing together to fuck us up, you know? So it's like, maybe some of the wording that my boy over here uses is gonna be the reason for it. I also don't think that somebody on ketamine as much as Elon Musk should be in charge of things that are this important, for real. And that's just for real. Like, you look up the side effects of ketamine, because I know sometimes whenever you talk about ketamine and this dude, people are like, oh, well, he uses it because of, you know, his mental health and all this stuff. It's like, he abuses it. And if you look at the side effects of consistently abusing it, right, and having all the money in the world to consistently abuse it, what is it? One of them is losing touch of reality. He's losing touch of reality. That seems problematic no matter who the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you the truth, I'm not a huge fan of Obama. I'm not a huge fan of Biden. Some of the things Kamala did, I was against. So it's not even like I'm one of those people that's just like, you know, super fucking Democrat. I'm not super fucking liberal, but I do think that this man is gonna fucking the United States is cooked. The United States is fucking cooked. Because at the whim of a tweet, he's wildin'. So now other people are also doing funny shit to act, you know what I'm saying? Like, now other of the leaders of other countries can literally say anything they want and be to be funny, because they're like, this dude's trolling and he's on Twitter, we'll troll too. Give us back the fucking Statue of Liberty. Like, shit like that. It's like, are we really living in this world where, like, these jokes are being flown around by real leaders of real world, like, countries?
On Twitter.
It's weird. It's like,
on X.
You know? It's weird. Ketamine is bad. Yeah. He's in a fucking K-hole. This motherfucker is out of it. And the fact that Azealia Banks warned us, Azealia Banks fucking warned us about Elon Musk, and people didn't even believe it. It's insane.
That's crazy.
Anyway.
What'd she say?
They said,
you don't find maybe some.
They said, Yayo, what's been your best birthday yet? Like,
when I was out my mom's womb, that was the best moment I ever had.
Period.
Not on period. Yeah.
I'm dead. But yeah. What did she say? You don't know?
Yeah, but I don't want to misquote her or do anything like that, because
right. No, I feel you.
That's a dangerous woman right there. When she want to say some shit, you be like, ooh.
I'm scared of her. Ooh. I'm like, you good.
She was raised by Dominicans, wasn't she? Or like she had like
Dominican.
Really?
I think she is Dominican.
I thought she had a
let me see,
like a nanny that was Dominican. See, look, now I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna wake up to
fact check.
Her father's Dominican. They said Azealia Banks, the American rapper, singer, and songwriter, has Latina roots through her Dominican heritage, as her father is Dominican. She was born in Harlem in 1991. Period. Her father is Dominican. Her mother's of mixed heritage.
It says, do you see that, or just us?
It says not enough memory
to open this page.
We're out of memory, guys.
Yeesh. Well, okay.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Frankie, and I have a question for Snow, and I'm wondering if she has any advice for boy moms. I have 2 little boys right now, and they are kicking my butt, and I am tired all the time. Anyway, so if Snow has any advice for boy moms, that'd be super cool. Thank you so much. Love you guys.
Aw, that's cute.
Nice.
That's a very good question.
Boy mom.
What advice would you give her?
Boy moms.
Mhm.
It could be a lot, especially if you have two babies and they're boys. And I think the good thing, the positive, is that they can entertain each other. You can keep them entertained by them just playing. Like, I had one, so like it was like I had to like do play dates, or like find other kids that can play with him, while also figuring out like, are these kids bad, who what's their background, where they at, like what's going on. I think the biggest thing, if they're little still though, like just make them play sports. You know what I'm saying? Give them incentives. Like, make them play sports to play basketball, play soccer, like anything where it's like it just makes them want to be better. I think that's a good thing. I think as much as people want to give participation, what's it called? Sorry. As much as people want to give participation medals and shit, I do think that
I had a little bit of tahini.
I know. Sorry, I'm talking shit.
I was like, I'm sorry, that was too good to miss.
Pickleball, yeah. Any sports, any sort of like,
chess.
Yeah, make them be better. Make
yeah.
them feel successful when they are better. I think that immediately, obviously, don't pit them against each other like all super bad, but that's the biggest thing. Playing games.
As a non-boy mom, but as a stepchild, I'm a stepchild mom. I would also
Go ahead.
I would also
beat their ass.
No, absolutely not.
No.
No, absolutely not. Don't do that. I would also open them up to different things. Even if you bring up sports and they're just not about it, most of the time they will.
And beat their ass.
But like, no, don't not beat their ass. No, we're not doing that. No, just talk to them, see what they're interested in, and just take part in whatever they're interested in. Even if it's like video games, even if they're like, I like musicals. I'm like
turtles.
Perfect. Sir, Jesus. Just communicate with them. Have a conversation with them. Even if it's like pulling teeth, it's going to help you because you're going to know what they're interested in, what they're not interested in. If you just talk to them and just like be like, hey, like, do you like this? No. Okay, cool. Do you like
So why
this?
you keep using these little ones? Use the big
just
one.
big-
These are for travel.
Oh, I love that.
She's like in the corner doing this. But yeah, just if you just have a conversation with them, even if it's like awkward or anything, just keep going.
Yeah.
Just keep going. Even if they
Be a
make it
cool
awkward, because they're
mom.
always gonna make it awkward, you're just gonna have to keep going. You're just like, right, okay, so this,
It depends on their age too, because I guess the reason I didn't have so much of an answer was because now that I have a teenager, I'm like, girl, enjoy what you have right now, because once they're a teenager,
that's a hard stage. The teenage stage is a hard stage because they're acting like they don't care and everything that they do is correct and like whatever they do is like it. So you kind of have to like meet them where they're at. Sometimes you just have to be like, oh yeah, so that's what it is. Okay, tell me more. Like, have them school you because they like that shit. They like them putting you on to game. So like if they're interested in something, just ask them more questions about it. And if their eyes light up, that means that's where it is. Like, go there.
The Holy Grail.
Yeah.
So like if you start talking about basketball and they're like, oh yeah, this and this and this, and you're like, got him. Okay, that's what they like. So then you just go there.
Yeah, and I could honestly thank Stephanie for being really good with that too, because she's very understanding and she also like helps me through parenting a teenager, and I think that has been very helpful, because there is times when you're just like, dude, I don't know what the fuck, and to be able to look over to your partner and get that like reassurance and be like, no, it's fine, like, like try this or whatever, it's awesome. So I think continuously trying, not giving up on them, and then making sure that you always maintain that connection and that honesty too. When you let kids know, when I've done that with baby Drew, I've said this on the podcast a million times, when you let your kid know, hey, I'm not the perfect parent, I don't know, but we're a team in this. Like, I'm just trying to parent you so you can be the best version of you can be, but trust me, I don't know, like, I'm a different person, so help me help you. They'll always respect that, and they always
Yeah.
I feel like that always ends up helping. Other than what our parents used to do to us was, I know better and I'll hit you and I'll spank you and you don't know and blah, blah, because, or like they're perfect, you know, and you grow up as a kid being like scared of your parents. And also when you find out they're not perfect, you're like, you're a fucking liar. Like, what the fuck? Like, you were cheating or you were this or you were that. So it's better to just be honest with them and be like, look, mommy's a lesbian. No, I was joking. I was just kidding. But you know, it'd be like that.
No.
Anyway.
Honesty goes a long way with your mother. And that's on everything.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word. And once teenagers, you gotta watch out because they get influenced by other teenagers. Exactly. But that's why the connection with your teenager is that much more important. And also, I'm not gonna lie, letting your kid know, I tell him, I'm like, you're gonna live with the repercussions of your shit. You are. I'm not. I'm an adult. So if you, who knows not to do certain things, and you feel it in your stomach, since he was a little boy, I always used to be like, you know that feeling you get in your stomach when you're lying, or when you messed up, or when you know, all those feelings. I'm like, that's your stomach telling you you're wrong. I'm like, if you ignore that to do something else, and you ignore that, don't be mad later because you ignored what was right, you know? So I'm always like, make sure that you remember you have to live with the consequences, whatever that is. If you and your little friends want to sneak out and you want to lie to me, okay, cool, you got over on me, you lied to me, but whatever happens, you have to live with that. And he just be like,
no, I feel like you going, like, having that kind of conversation with him all the time has made him into a really good kid, because even when he went to his like first like party, he was super responsible. Like, he was answering our text messages. He was like, you know, like knowing what to do. He wasn't wilding. He wasn't like acting out or anything, because he knows, like, my mom told me, like, if I like whatever I do, whatever actions I do, like whatever repercussions is my own. You know? And I feel like he has that mentality. Yeah, I think he's a good kid. Like, you're doing good. You're doing a good job.
I think so too. You know, but you never really could be too sure until you know
until No, I mean, I feel like him being at that party and being as responsible as he was a show of how he actually listens to you. Like, he knows what you're saying. Yeah, you know.
You put a GoPro in his head.
I mean, Yayo and Ito, when you guys were teenagers and you guys were boys and you guys have moms, how were y'all? Like, I know Yayo.
I told my mom everything.
You did?
One time I called her, I was like, hey, I know you're at work, but I need $20. I was like, I'm not going to lie to you. I need to get high.
What? You told your mom you needed to get high, you needed $20?
Yeah.
I'm fucking dead.
She's like, well, if you need to go to a Centro de Rehabilitación, then let me know. I was like, nah, I think I'm straight. I just need $20 right now. And she's like, okay.
And she sent you the $20?
Yeah, because she's solid as fuck. But I felt real bad. And that made me like, not. I'm like, after that, I was like, if I don't got it, then I shouldn't be doing this.
Right.
Because then I put my mom through like misery.
Yeah.
But I was very honest what I needed the money for. So I felt good because shit.
What do you
It
have?
wasn't like, let me borrow.
If your kid called you and said, hey, like, I'm going through it, I need $20 for some weed. Like,
no. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? His mom is a saint, though. His mom
is amazing.
His mom is my favorite aunt. The reason that I took Yayo under my wing is literally because, one, he's solid. Since he was a little boy, he always like helped me promote my mixtapes and stuff. But honestly, I've always had the most respect for my aunt.
I love her. I met her. She's the sweetest person ever.
My tia Tere is the most solid, sweetest, nicest. Like, since I was a little girl, she's known me since he was fucking born. And he like
best day ever.
Best day.
What'd you say?
He said best day ever.
I'm dead.
She's always been amazing. And my grandma, before she passed away, she did say she had manos like de santa, like she was an angel, and she really is. So I love my tia Tere. Anything she needs,
she's very sweet.
You know, the best.
I love her.
So when Yayo was putting her through things, I remember just being pissed off and being like, "What the hell's wrong with this kid?" His mom is literally so sweet, but I think that her being too sweet has sometimes allowed people to kind of
walk
like, and I'm like, with me, I'll literally tell my bro, if he was to call me for $20 for some we squaring up.
We fighting.
Yeah.
Like, what you mean? Are
I'll
you
be like-
joking?
She was at work too, so ni el colmo, you know. But as a kid, you just don't.
I would have left work right at that moment and beat your ass.
Yeah, but I was going through things that didn't mean anything. Now that I'm older, but as a kid, you feel like
it was
you know,
a lot.
like,
Yeah.
I'm going through things. Yeah, right. I'm going through shit.
Right. Once we
And-
grow up.
Yeah, once you realize you're just like, what?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
I really was tripping over that? That's crazy.
some-
Yeah.
Girlfriend shit
Oh.
that don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
I meant something at the time, but
Mhm.
obviously, but I was honest, so that's what I felt okay asking about it
Yeah.
because
What
I
about
wasn't
you?
lying to.
What about you, Ito?
What?
Ignored the whole fucking conversation.
No, well, I was watching the thing on the street.
Oh.
What? How was I as a teenager?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't tell her.
What do you call your
Thanks.
mom for $20?
Like, I would just, cause she was like less, involved. Like, if I was gonna hang out with my friends, like, I would just leave. Like,
Oh, you
and
wouldn't
to
like,
them,
oh.
It was kind of weird because my friends would have to check in all the time. With
And you
their
were just
moms.
like, bye.
Yeah, and you know, I would just go.
Was it always
Oh.
like that with you guys? Like, you would just
That would have been
go
cool.
and hang out with your friends and like not
Like
even
he
be
said, my
"Hey."
mom wasn't very involved.
No.
She was busy with her shit, so we kind of
Mm.
were allowed to do whatever we wanted, which is something that I knew raising baby Drew that I needed to, because I remember how I felt, where my mom sometimes maybe thought, I don't even think she thought that. I think she was just like, yo, I'm gonna let them do whatever the fuck they want because that lets me do whatever I want. But I kind of maybe needed a little bit more structure. Like I probably needed more involvement because it made me feel like she didn't give a fuck. So then that's what made me kind of just be out there and be doing stupid shit because I was like, well, she don't care. So yeah, I went through a really bad, phase before I had to put a stop to it myself without my mom being involved because I knew I was gonna end up really bad. Like everything about what I was doing was like
It's not good.
looking like I was either gonna go to prison or I was gonna die.
Damn, that's crazy. My mom kept me on lock. My mom kept me on lock. If I wasn't going, like, there was a point where, like, when my sister turned, like, 16, 17, like, she wanted to go out with her friends, I had to go out with her. Like, my mom would send me to keep an eye on my sister.
You were the camera.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not going. Like,
You were the snitch.
I was like, I'm not going. And then my mom would be like, oh, ¿qué es lo que ella hizo? Usted, es verdad que ustedes fueron a ver una película. I'd be like, yeah. I'm not gonna rat my sister out. I'm not gonna do it.
You were scared of your sister?
There was one time my sister got like a new boyfriend or whatever.
Oh,
And
your mom's watching the podcast right now. She's about to whoop your sister's
well, I know.
ass.
I'm pretty sure she knows now.
Hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically, allegedly, my sister went out, like, it was like a new boyfriend or whatever, and I went with her because my mom was like, if you go out, then Stephanie has to go out. And I was like, oh, fuck, whatever. So I go out with my sister and her like new boyfriend, and her new boyfriend's like buying me popcorn and buying me a soda and being all nice and be like, do you want candy? What movie do you want to see? It's all about you, Stephanie. I'm like, well, I want this.
That dude sound kind of crazy.
And then whatever, he like, obviously because he wanted to be show face to my sister, he has to be nice to me. So whatever, he was being nice to me. And then when we got home, my mom was like, oh, y'all went to the movies? I'm like, yep. And she was like, was there anyone else there? And I'm like, nope, just me and my sister and her friends. That's
Liar.
it.
So now we know she's a liar.
I had to have my sister's back. I was like, and then when she was ready to like tell my mom that she had a boyfriend, she told her, and I was like, I got you. It is what it is. But then after that, when I started going out, I didn't get it as bad as my sister, because I feel like my mom was like, oh, like, you know, like, she's good. Like, she was like, okay, she's responsible, she's good. And I was very responsible. I always was very honest with my mom, with telling her where I'm at and stuff. So
you just told us you were lying to your mom. Now
well,
you're
for my
honest and
sister.
Oh,
not in your
I lied
situation.
for my sister. I was like, okay.
My brother lied for me.
Yeah, period.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, like my brother was the one that would
Oh,
let me back in the
I'm all
house.
quiet. Was I quiet?
Like younger,
Ah.
middle sister, brother and sister vibes. We always had your back.
Oh, but that made me think. Anybody else in your family LGBTQ?
Yes.
Oh, is it a secret? Is that why you acting like
I
that?
don't know if they want me to tell it or not. So I was
Oh.
like, yes, there
All right.
is. I'm not gonna lie that there is, but I don't know
Like
if
your brother or sister?
Bruh, you're gonna
No,
expose
no.
them?
not
What is
my
that called
sister.
when you out somebody?
Yeah, I don't want to out anyone that's does not want to be outed. I'm not doing
I
it.
will say it eased a lot of things up for me. Because
What?
I came in. Well, first I was like very nervous because I know that your family was kind of like, you know.
Oh, that's somebody else's?
But then when they showed their partner and surprised the fam, it kind of eased things up for me because
Oh,
like they
so
have
they're
a whole
kinda
different thing going
Out
on.
to the family, but not to the public? Is that what you're trying to say?
She's just not sure.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
don't-
but her parents know. They went out to eat, everything. So, but it was just like, I'll just say it made it a lot easier for me because at first I was just very nervous and like everything, and then like I was like, okay, cool. So like they're at least cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And my parents love her, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, but
whatever
you
is
know,
going on.
even though they love me, like I still don't. You know,
You gotta
I
win them over.
yeah, I felt more comfortable once her parents started like asking about me or like saludarme and stuff. Like she's on FaceTime
my
and they're
dad,
like, oh, how's
yeah,
Claudia?
my dad
I'm
asked
like,
about her,
hey.
and my dad is the most quiet man on earth. And like, we'll be on FaceTime, he'd be like, "Hey Claudia, ¿cómo está?" And I'm like, "What?" Yeah,
And I'm
she's right
like-
here. And he'd be like, "Oh, ¿cómo tú estás? ¿Cómo está la cosa?" Or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
being
He's so
He's
quiet.
he's
how he
super
talks.
quiet.
When I because
He's
I
super
always
quiet.
with her I feel like we always have this conversation about how like well not like I always tell her sometimes it's hard to kind of get words out of her because like she doesn't talk too much. I have to kind of like make her talk.
Who?
And Stephanie,
Oh, yeah.
like she well
Yeah.
but well
I got
since
it
the
from my
beginning
dad.
from the beginning of us meeting till now I feel
Yeah.
like she's definitely done a 180, but I think still you know there's some things where like she doesn't talk as much as
One
maybe
more
I wish.
80.
Or as loud that I've noticed from editing.
Right.
I'm
Oh,
like,
sorry.
But then you see her
quiet all the
dad.
time.
Not only does she look like him,
I'm like him.
also, like this
You walk
man
like
said
him?
like 2 words. When I first met him, he was just like,
Ah.
and there's a party going on, and this man is drinking. Like
Mm-hmm.
everybody's drinking. There's a party going on. People are playing instruments. They're singing. Like there's fucking everything you can think of. And this man said 2 words. I'm like,
What were they?
My dad is very quiet.
¿Cómo estás?
They're like, "Oh, ¿cómo tú estás?"
yeah,
Hey.
he's very just like
He's very like
he's just like
Yeah.
he's what's it called? Swinging.
He's just swinging his granddaughter
grandbaby.
in the carriage,
Like
like,
this the whole
just
time.
that's all he's doing.
He's a
That's
caring
funny.
guy. He's a
He's very
quiet.
chill.
He's just very quiet.
Chill
That's how
guy.
my-
Nervous.
That's how my girls and her dad is.
Yeah, like he's
and
quiet.
quiet, yeah.
There you
Which is
go.
cool.
Chill guy.
Does she look like him?
Kind of, I guess.
You're
yeah,
gay.
kinda
No, I'm
seems-
just
That means you're gay.
she looks like her dad. No, but
I
you know
look
what
like
I'm
my
saying?
dad.
Dude,
As a girl, I know, like the girl like you see the certain features, even though it's a girl. Well, I look like my dad,
My dad has
which I found it
always been-
offensive when she said that.
What?
Oh,
When,
yeah,
when you
that's
said
what
I
your
look like my dad, I was like,
You do look like
damn,
your
I'm
dad.
offended as hell.
You do like you look like your mom, but then when you look at your dad, you be like, "Oh, you look like your dad."
Everybody says that.
Yeah, I look like my dad.
Yeah.
I know.
And they say I look like mommy, right?
You
Yeah,
look,
everybody
you
says I
look like your
my
mom, but
Exactly,
she
what
looks
the
like
heck?
her dad.
I don't
But
see
your
it
dad.
as much. I
Y'all's
see
dads.
some things, but
No, yeah, I see it in the eyes. I see it in the.
But
like,
it's because he
structure.
doesn't look like my dad, but he looks like my mom and like my uncles, which
What the
hold
heck?
on, we got a little something to say here. No, like my dad's side of the family, because I think that's where you got being tall from my dad's side of the family, and one of my uncles.
Yeah,
is really
you
tall.
got tall from your dad's side of the family. You got your face from your mom, because you look like your mom. Like if your mom would have cut her hair, you look like her.
Or if I grow my
But
hair.
you look like your dad. Like the video that you showed me of your
I
dad,
do.
you look
I
like
look-
your dad.
I
Like
look
the
just like-
structure.
Oh, and maybe your height from your mom. Oh, so
yeah,
we're-
and then you got short like your mom.
I'm okay with you getting the height. Imagine if I was just your
Yeah.
tall ass sister and you were short as hell. You hate me.
So is there kids that don't look like anything?
I don't know.
Or like the Chucky kid?
What?
Is there kids that don't look like anything?
Like they don't look like the dad or the mom. They just look like, who the fuck are you?
I'm dead.
Chucky who?
The from the movie?
Yeah, from the movie.
Well, he's a doll. He doesn't.
And those are actors.
Yeah.
That kid is an actor.
It's a
and
movie.
The parents are an actor too.
Yeah. I feel like I look like my mom, but a lot of people say. I mean, I look like my dad, but a lot of people say that I look like my mom, and I don't see it.
I see some, but you know.
Or the girls who cheated on their mans,
Oh.
and now it looks like a little different, makes twist.
Oh, I seen something because we were watching whatever. When you were like knocked out in the hospital.
Oh, you saw the videos?
Yes, I was.
So could you hear stuff?
No.
Oh, you don't remember that?
No. I honestly, I went from holding my head with the pain of my, like I had a huge headache, to waking up to a bunch of people saying, Stephanie, do you know where you're at? Do you know where? I don't know. And people said days passed and I don't know. I just blinked and I opened my eyes.
Do you know where you're at was after? Way after?
No,
She was
all
in
I
the
remember
ICU by then. When she woke up, she was in the ICU and she had a catalytic converter. No, she
had a catheter.
She had a catheter. So she was like,
I woke up because I needed to pee.
Wow, that's
so you had a diaper.
She fought off like no, there was everyone was holding her back and she literally was like, and they're like, just pee, you have a catheter, just pee, and she's like fighting, and then you could tell when she actually started peeing because she just went. She stopped fighting everybody and just peed.
Yeah, all I remember is holding. Yeah, basically, all I remember is holding my head, saying, "Oh my god, I have this huge headache. What the fuck is wrong with me?" To opening my eyes again, to seeing this white man saying, "Hey, do you know where you're at?" And having this urge to pee, and like I was just like, "Where the?" And then I saw my mom, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
But she didn't say. By the way, we're doing all this, and she's not talking. Like she's thinking, "What the fuck are you doing here?" She wasn't talking, so we thought she had lost like her brain power. Like no, that ass. It was so scary and sad because imagine you were with a normal person that can talk, that can walk, that can everything, and then now she can get maybe half a word out. So she's like. Yeah, and you're just like,
I felt myself trying to talk, but I couldn't.
And you could see it in her eyes too. Like she looked at me, and I couldn't tell what she was trying to tell me. I couldn't tell if she was embarrassed that I was there, that I was seeing her go through this. If she wanted me out, if she was happy, I don't know. She just looked scared, and she kept staring at me, and I just felt like I should leave because
I was just confused.
And
because
how did first words?
I need to pee.
Pee.
I need to pee. I think that was my first. What was I don't remember. I think it was like I need to pee.
You should have worn a diaper. You would have.
No, I had a catheter on.
I don't know what catheter means.
A catheter is a little thing that they put in your urethra so you can be able to pee.
Like a tube that goes
like a tube.
straight to the source of the pee.
So there is no need for a diaper because the cable
it'll just take it to wherever.
What about number 2?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, is there
she hadn't eaten in like 3 days. There was no food. She had a thing on her neck.
I think I don't know.
Days worth of pee. Wow.
3 days worth of pee. I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, it was scary as fuck. Yeah. It's crazy because when we talk about this, when we talk about what happened, the first time we talked about it is the Valentine's Day. Or is that the vlog you're editing right now? Is Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Okay, so that Valentine's Day was when she got out of the hospital, and we hadn't talked.
A couple days after,
like I had been.
No, like 2 years ago. Like
3 years ago. So we had talked, but we've never talked about what we went through. So she remembers her side, but I've never told her how I felt because I was like, all that matters is her side. She's the one going through it. Until that day, I remember just going out on Valentine's Day and me just finally, I think it hit me. Like I think finally I spoke a little bit about it, and I just started crying in Valentine's Day.
It was at like a Mexican bar.
And I'm just like, I didn't even know how I felt. That's how trauma is like weird because it's like I didn't even think I was traumatized. Like I just was like, okay, whatever, we've been through a lot. And then finally, like I start talking about it. I'm like, and I just start like, I'm frozen because I'm just like, it was so much because I thought it was just so much.
It's funny because you went there, but I didn't have like a huge realization of what really happened to me until I went into my app and read all the doctor's notes.
Yeah.
I literally sat down, I clicked on it because I would look at it and I'd be like, no, I don't want to do this. Like, no, I don't want. And then I finally sat down and I clicked on the doctor's notes of like from the time that I was in the hospital, and I read everything.
Cheers, Yayo.
And I was I broke. I
So did
was I was hyperventilating.
Did
I've
you
never had a
feel-
panic attack until that day.
Did it feel like you were reborn?
No, I couldn't believe what happened. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like that? Like, are you?" And I don't remember any of it. That's the thing. Like, I was reading it and I was just like, "No fucking like what? Like no."
I
Yeah.
told y'all, I damn near thought the shit was. It made scary movies make more sense to me, because what we lived in a specific amount of time, I promise you, was like a fucking horror film. Like it made me think, okay, there might be some scary movies and some haunted movies that actually what they were going through is whatever she was going through, because it was fucking scary, dude. And I don't think we've ever like really like, but it was just so scary because she's sitting there and I can't imagine what you were going through, because you looked fucking terrified, and then you're seeing the things you're describing. I'm like, this sounds like she's in a fucking scary movie. Like she's just like, they're like, you know, like she's seeing things in the on the ceiling, on the walls, like hallucinating, like things that were happening, like things moving. I was just like, what the fuck? And then she's like sending me videos while she's in the hospital. She's sending me videos of what's going on, and like when I see the video, nothing's happening. But she's describing.
You were awake for that?
So I was okay. So basically what happened is I was in so much medication that the medications were making me hallucinate. So
and
I would
blood.
think,
She has a blood thing.
and yeah, like I have a blood condition. So because of that, whatever the case is. Anyway,
Hallucinate.
it was making me hallucinate. So I would think in my mind, I was like, people were grabbing me from like while I was laying on the hospital bed and moving me and taking me different places. And I was literally laying in the same hospital bed for days.
You were tweaking.
I was tweaking. I was fucking tweaking.
But
and
do
I
you
would send her.
remember that?
Now I kind of do remember it. I do kind of remember it. There's some things that I'm like, was that real? And it wasn't.
She FaceTimed me once, and she started like screaming what she was going through in the hospital, and I was alone at the house, and I remember like just being like, just watching it and hearing her, and me being scared in the house because how she was feeling and what she was describing, and me being alone in the house. I was just like, what the fuck is happening? Like I was like, it's like a fucking horror movie that won't go away.
I don't remember that.
And
like
then
Jumanji.
bro, it wouldn't fucking go away. And then when the music,
yes, there is. Okay,
we'll make this, we'll tell this
This
story
has to
like
be a
in
vlog or
depth, because we have to
something.
tell it in depth.
but I do have to say that while I was hallucinating or being delirious or whatever cases, I kept hearing a song that to this day I don't know what it is.
But she used to be like the song,
I would
the
hear
song,
it.
the song.
I would just hear it, be like, oh my god, there's a song, there's a song, there's a song. And she'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, no, there's not.
Yeah.
And I would tell my
No,
sister.
because she would, no.
And my
here's the
sister would be
thing.
like, no, you're good. Like, what do you, like, it's okay. Like, what are you talking about?
Hell
And I'm
no.
just like, it's the song. I can
She
hear
was getting
it.
mad at us that we didn't hear the song, and I was explaining to her there's no song. So
The song
I was,
be
that's me.
Song, yo.
Yep. That's the song. that's
That's literally the song. You're right. That's what it is.
and
That
then
is-
Finally.
now
That
that.
is-
Yeah.
What instruments are?
It was a guitar. It was a certain strum in the guitar that it started, and I thought it was like a popular song. Like
Juan
everyone knew about.
Sebastian.
Right.
Ito playing the yeah.
But I do
yeah.
remember, I remember Snow saying that she hadn't eaten, so I had actually driven down to give her some food. And I remember Snow telling me that, look, this is all they keep giving her, and they just kept pumping her with medicine, but they never gave her like an IV with fluid at all. And that pissed me off so bad, because imagine you're just being pumped with medicine.
Yeah.
You're not being flushed with anything. She's not drinking. She's not doing anything.
Yeah.
So I remember Snow went up to the doctor and was like, dude, like, why aren't you guys monitoring? Like, why aren't you guys giving her fluids? Why? She's not drinking. You guys aren't giving her fluids. You're just pumping her with medicine, and she doesn't, like, she's not all here right now. And they just looked at Snow like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
who the
what?
fuck
What are you
you?
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, dude,
but
like,
that was from the beginning too. Like when she had that headache, and I kept telling him like
Yeah.
she has a headache, like her head. I'm like, we've been here for 4 days.
Yeah.
And y'all keep giving her Tylenol. Like, she's not even here anymore. And she's still holding on the same part of her head.
Right.
She's in pain. And they're like, who are you? Do you want to do my job? And I'm like, bro, like, fuck
What
you. Like, you're a nurse,
Yeah,
dude.
no, it went from
I'm
0
not
to
gonna
100.
lie. I have a video of that nurse,
Dude,
and if I
oh.
want
Yeah.
to, I could.
You should.
Dude.
You should, because fuck him. Because even the fact that he kept on being like, who are you? Like, are you family? And that's why I was so mad at the time. Remember that I would say that we were dating, but like we weren't in a relationship. So she was my friend. So people were like, yeah, friend, you're a liar, friend. I'm like, yeah, bitch, try being in a hospital for a fucking month and everybody just telling you you're nobody to her. Like, you're not, you know? So they were just like, who are you? Why would we answer to you? Whatever. But the whole shit was weird. But the thing that was extra, like, was that she would hear this song and then finally she's like, yeah, I don't hear it anymore, I don't see things anymore, whatever. And I'm like, okay, everybody's feeling like she's doing so much better. We're like, okay, she's good. And then eventually, like, she's just me and her, and she's like, I still hear this song. I was like, no.
I'm not gonna lie. There was this one time I was hallucinating hard. And the doctors came in and they were like, so, okay, because there was a time where I thought I was tatted, bruh. Like, I had a bunch of tattoos. I'm not
like,
even
look,
gonna lie. There was times
look.
where I thought that my finger was coming out of my hand. It was crazy shit.
One
But
time
anyway,
she told me, one time she looked at me like this and she was like this. She was like, and I was like, what? She's like, your eyebrows. And I was like, I remember just being like, what? She's like, and so for that second, I felt mad ugly because she's like, your eyebrows. And I was like, oh my God. And then she's like, look. And then like she acted like it flew away. She's like,
hallucinating
it flew
hard.
away. Your eyebrow flew away.
No, seriously. I would see that and I would be like, I'll be doing this and the tattoos would fly away or they would like disappear. Or like I would like yank my finger and it would come out of my hand. And I would have my finger in my hand and I would put it back. That was the delusion that I was in.
The ultimate
And then
finger.
I had 3 doctors come in. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I had 3 doctors come in and say, hey,
Jello with the eagle flying. That was my eyebrow.
So then they were like, hey, Stephanie, like, how's everything? I'm like, good. And they're like, are you seeing things? And I'm like, nope.
She was trying to protect.
And they're like, they said that you see like tattoos on you. And I literally saw tattoos on them. And I was like,
That's crazy.
Nope.
She started to just lie.
Because in my mind, I was hallucinating, but at the same time, I could hear what the fuck they're saying. Like, I could hear what y'all were saying behind my back. Oh, we have to call a doctor. We have to do it. And so I was like, nah, they're not going to catch me slipping. They're not going to, what is it?
5150.
5150 me? Absolutely not. I'm not going to do it. So I was like, nope. I'm chilling. How are you?
50.
And I was seeing shit flying. I'm like, nope.
And then she told me, and then she was just like, I hear the song. She's like, but don't tell my mom. And I was like, okay. So I'm trying to get information. Well, I'm trying to get information from her. I'm like, okay, so what do you hear? Like, what are you still seeing? Are you still seeing the things? Whatever. And then I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I'm telling her fucking mom. So I told her sister, I was like, look, don't tell her I told you, but she still hears the fucking song. She's like, oh my God, bro. I was like, yeah.
You have to remember the song.
Which, by the way, I literally just met her mom and her sister. I'm scared as fuck because the first thing the doctors did was ask her if I gave her any drugs. The first thing her mom and her sister, she said yes.
She gave me a Tylenol.
She said, they were like, did she give you any pills or anything? And she was like, yes. And I'm looking at them like, no, I fucking didn't. I gave her what the nurse gave me to give her. It was a Tylenol.
She gave me the
cup.
drugs that they gave me, and she held it and was like, here, take it. So I took it. So in my mind, I'm like, yeah, she gave me the medicine. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. But I didn't think that they thought that she gave me actual drugs.
And then your mom too. When your mom showed up, she was like, who was the last person that saw her normal? What did you guys do? And I was like, okay, we were out at a bar. We had some drinks. What did you guys have in the drinks? I was like, just alcohol. I don't know.
We barely drank
it.
Those drinks were gross.
Yeah. And but she was just looking at me like, okay, so you were the last person. And I'm like, she's like, did you give her any drugs? I was like, no. I don't fucking know. Like, what the hell? I was just dating a girl, and next thing you know, we're here. Like, and she just got worse and worse. Yeah. Which, that's the reason that I have a problem with her being quiet, is because when she was feeling really bad, she wasn't saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
So when she was in pain more than she needed to be, she wasn't saying anything. When she started hallucinating, she wasn't saying anything. When she started to like deteriorate and feel worse, she didn't say anything. So I feel like people who don't say anything and who always think they got it under control wait too long until it's already too bad. So it's scary to not know, where people are. Like, it's like, yo, if you're feeling something, say it.
No, I'm gonna admit that I am the type of person that waits until it gets insanely bad to actually say something, because I feel like I'm like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I'm good.
Ito's like that too.
Like, I'm good. Like, if I have like
and Ito too.
Like, if anything happens to me, like when I cut my finger, I got avocado hand once, and
sorry,
if anyone knows what avocado hand, Google it. You'll know what it is. I got avocado hand once, and it wasn't until I saw the blood dripping onto the floor that I was like, oh fuck, like I need help. I thought that like just rolling, I thought I just got a little cut and I didn't feel the pain. That's the thing. I didn't feel the pain or anything until I saw blood dripping down onto the floor. And then
Don't Google it.
Don't Google it. Don't Google avocado hand. Actually,
Ito's face
don't
is like
do
this.
it.
Ito's like, don't Google it.
Actually, don't do it.
That makes me want to Google it.
Don't do it. No, don't do it.
Ito cut his arms, right?
It's a knife going through your hand, right?
Ito cut his arms
so I
too,
had
and he didn't
I had a
fucking make
cut
noise.
going straight through here, like right here and through this hand. And it wasn't until I saw blood coming onto the floor and I saw my hand and I saw my bone, my literal bone, was when I was like, I need help. So I ran into the bathroom. My roommate was taking a shower and I was like, I'm sorry, but my finger is bleeding really bad. I can see my bone. And she like peeks out of the thing and she's like, wait, what? Don't no. You don't need to see that. You don't need to see that. You don't need to see that. You don't need to see that.
You opened her shower.
There's no way you don't need to see that. And
She's
she's like, wait, what's going
she's
on?
in there doing
And I
some
was
weird
like,
shit.
and I did like this. I was like, look. And she was like, oh my God. Okay, you're fine. Go get a towel, wrap it around. I'm going to get out of the shower and we're going to go to the hospital. And I was like, okay, cool.
Let me see.
It's just a hand covered in avocado. It's fine.
It's for good,
right.
Vitamin C.
And then she took me to the hospital and I had to get stitches and a brace. That's how bad it was.
When Ito cut his arms,
That was scary.
when he was doing the window thing, he cuts his arms and he's bleeding like a motherfucker, right? And then
what window thing?
Baby Drew locked himself out of his door, out of his house, out of his door when we first moved in. So Ito thought of like, what was it? You were just gonna open the window,
Sliding the window.
slide the window open. What happened was when he slid the window open like this, the glass just broke. So when the glass broke, it cut his arms.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So when he did that, he was like, I'm fine. And then everybody just goes and grabs fucking tape and we try to tape him up so that at least for a second, he's taped up. Look, we need to get him to the hospital, but we don't live very close to the fucking...
I thought we just tape it closed and then the body does its thing and just...
No, we
dead.
taped it so he wouldn't lose blood because it was a lot of blood. But he was like, I'm fine. And I'm looking at him and he's like fucking pale, losing blood. And he's like, I'm good. I'm like, Ito, I know you want to be the tough guy. I'm like, but if you fucking fall, we're not lifting you up. This was, bigger Ito. So we're like, I don't know how we're going to fucking all carry you, my boy. I'm like, get in the fucking van. So he gets in the van and then my friend at the time fucking tries to go reverse. This dude fucking crashes the van. I'm like, dude, we suck. Like in a case of an emergency, we are trash. Like Ito's over there. We're trying to struggle to get him in the fucking van. He finally gets in the van. My boy fucking crashes into the thing. I'm like, dude. So I'm like, get the fuck out the driver's seat. So then I start backing up. We finally get him to the hospital and they won't let us in because it's like COVID still stuff or whatever.
So they just let him in.
Yeah. So they just let him in and then he's in there.
You can get COVID. Come on.
So we're
it's
outside.
Okay. Let's go.
And I'm getting really pissed off because I'm like, you know how it is in ERs. When somebody's bleeding, I'm like, he's bleeding out. Like, I don't care about this person here that's just sitting there or whatever, like, or, how the line is.
They do have a like who to treat.
Yeah, but it's like,
so they have.
He's bleeding.
I know.
He can pass out. He can die.
No, but that's why they took me in so fast. Oh, no, you weren't there. Never mind. There was this one time.
I wasn't bleeding.
No, there was this one time that I had like a really, like my chest hurt.
Wrong bitch.
No, I was by myself.
I've been wanting to use that one.
I was by myself.
Wrong
and
bitch.
that ER trip, I was by myself. I had chest pains and they took me in immediately because that's their number one priority is heart and chest pains.
So now we
then
got
after that
something to
is
say next
like
time.
cuts. Yeah. So
My
if you
chest.
want to get treated quick, just say you
Knock
have
on
chest
wood.
pain.
Chest and kidney.
Chest
Yeah.
pain.
Like my arms are bleeding. My chest hurts.
No,
Okay,
that's
come.
fine. Yeah, because they're like, oh, you if any chest pain can mean like you're having a heart attack.
Chest and kidneys are the number one.
Period. What she said.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got stitched up. Everything was good. Look at that. Look
Stay-
at them scars.
That actually happened to me too on
Oh, you can't-
my window. And I tried to get it replaced, but our contractor said, you have to wait. I was like, "Fuck." But that night where I got ran over, I got back and I got...
You got ran over?
That night,
Oh
I
my
got locked
God.
out of my fucking house too. And I tried to open the window
It's 'cause
and they
Yayo's
cracked
a
on me.
mess. Yayo can't get too drunk because he's a mess.
I am fucking mess, man. My mess me? Yes, man.
Dead.
Like that night that you got ran over, I don't even know why.
How
Neither.
did you get ran over?
I was
Everybody
drinking.
says he didn't get ran over though. So at this point, it's his story versus
Versus
everyone.
everyone
And I'm
else's.
not here to like deny that he got ran over.
What?
But
It wasn't that he got ran over, right?
I
It
just
was
flew
that
off the hood.
He got on somebody's hood and then they drove away and he flew off of the hood.
but the story makes even less sense if he's like, "Hey, baby girl," gets on her hood and then she drives off and then he rolls off. Like that sounds terrible.
I don't know what happened.
Like that sounds so
I let
bad.
that day go.
Happening.
I let that day pass. That day is dead to me. But the wounds are still there.
I'm dead.
And
The wounds are still
And
there.
the window's still broken. And it's not fixed yet. So that's why it's still pending. But that day, clocked out.
But I just because after you hear the stories when people are drunk, like, and mind you, even mine, sometimes I'll hear some things about me and I'm like, that's we need to delete. I'll be like, that was very funny.
That was a lesson. Do not
The one
drink
with-
smog IPA. Smog IPA is not
Smog
good
IPA.
for
that
the
sounds
health.
gross.
That sounds.
You got drunk off of beer?
Yeah, because I was being on my healthy tip. Only a salad, icy.
Beer is
And
healthy.
then IPA, oof.
Yeah,
Dead.
I don't know. When he told me, like, it was sad because I heard he told me he got ran over. I was like, why would anyone run him over? So I'm hitting on my homegirl and I'm like, yo, your friend ran my cousin over. She's like, she said she never ran him over. She said he was doing something on her hood and she just drove off.
Sounded about right.
So
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
it's not technically ran him over,
yeah.
but it's like
if he
drove
climbed on the
while
hood,
he's
yeah, while he was on the
on
hood,
the
it's
car.
not him.
Whatever happened, I was like,
yeah,
what?
dead.
Plus, I was lost. I remember that night you only found me because you were looking at my location and you found me and picked me up.
Yeah, y'all were walking to your car and then
The car was the other way.
it was you were totally lost. Like you were not even going towards where your car was.
Because my brother has my
Opposite
location
way.
for my car and myself. So as he's seeing me just
He's like,
walk
where the fuck is
further and
she
further,
going?
he just rolled
Two
up on
and
me.
two
and
is
picked
not
me
adding
up.
up.
So Ito's having this guy over there rolling off cars. I'm walking away from my car, and Ito's just trying to like put us all together. We're like kittens trying to get put in a box.
And I remember I was trying to play with my Kroger card
Oh yeah, he was trying to pay with his Kroger card.
Yeah,
with the
Caesar
limited
Rewards
bonus.
I'm dead.
Yeah, that's how you
I remember.
Just take at that point. Just grab me an Uber home.
I'm dead. I remember when all of y'all were drunk and I was the only sober one. That was
never
New
happened.
Year's. That was New Year's Eve of God knows when. I don't remember. But I remember y'all left
Last
me
year.
at the club. No, 2 years ago.
Oh, that was with Blueface.
With
Nah.
the blue
Yeah.
face
Nah.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, was it with the blue?
Yeah, it was a blue face
Oh,
thing.
so that
because
was a year ago.
Yeah,
is
that's
it?
what I'm saying.
But
Yeah.
isn't New Year's?
The
Last
year
year
plus
we were
3 months.
barely hanging on tight.
Okay, so last year we all went out and shit happened and they all decided. I went to the bathroom and they all decided to leave while I was at the bathroom. And I was just like, I come back to the table and I'm like, where the
Ito
fuck
was
is-
fucking lit.
No,
bro. Ito
everybody was
drunk as fuck, but
everybody
this
was
is-
drunk. I was pretty drunk, but everybody, like, they were
Where's fucked
way
up?
worse than me. And I come back to the table and I'm like, where the fuck did everybody go? And I'm calling her, I'm calling you, I'm calling everybody. Nobody's picking up. I finally leave and I go the opposite way. And then I grab somebody, I grab this like security guard and I'm like, hey, like, have you
they
seen
go?
two dudes and a girl, like the girl has like purplish pink hair and there's a guy in a plaid shirt, like, do you know? They're like, oh yeah, they went that way. And I'm like, oh great. So then because I'm walking towards the car,
We didn't leave her.
y'all left me.
We were outside by the
No.
car.
Then I walked towards the car,
And I don't know how I
that.
broke my ankle.
I mean, obviously there was a lot going on.
Yeah, a
so
lot was going on,
it's
and
not
I was
really,
just like,
leaving, it's
what?
just-
I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, you know,
And-
was about to fight Blueface and the rest of the Crips.
Yeah.
Well,
They said we
Hold
stole
on.
their
I was
bottle.
just trying to, you got, well, because you guys all were gone, I think.
No, we
What's
went
up?
to go
And
see
that's
the
when-
performance. We went to
Oh,
go see
the
it,
Tahiti.
and when we were coming back, that was happening. No, I
Yeah,
saw what
because,
happened.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah,
we
no,
all-
I saw
what
it
was
just
happening.
Me there with the table. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
they-
No, he tried to grab the bottle, and you were like, "Chill, what the fuck? That's our bottle." Like, I saw it,
Yeah.
but like, it just turned into something, and then it died out, and then everyone was gone, and I was like, "What the fuck? Where'd everybody go?" And then everybody was just arguing outside, and I was like, "Everything's chill. Like, let's just be chill." And Yayo was like, "No one's fucking with my cousin. No one's fucking with my cousin." And I was like,
Period.
period. And then Claudia's like, "No, you gotta calm down. Everything's all good. Everything's all good." And I was just like,
That's
period.
what I sound like? What the fuck is that?
And then Ito was like, "I'm chill. I'm chill. I'm
a chill
fucking
guy."
chill." And I was just like,
He's a chill guy.
I was like, everybody got a point. Everybody got a point. Everybody got to get in the car because everybody got a point and everybody got to go.
Yeah, that was a crazy night.
Yeah.
it was a
We got home safe though, and that's all that matters.
Yeah,
Thank
period.
God.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Whoever got us home.
Thank you. You know, actually got us home.
Yeah, it
We
was-
were all trying not to
We were
It
trying
was,
to
Oh.
say
no, it was
that.
the car.
But the
Oh,
car got us home.
Thank you, Tesla.
Thank you,
Oh.
Tesla.
It ain't Tesla
Elon
now,
Musk
but-
got us home.
Not Elon Musk, just Tesla.
Yeah, the
Oh.
engineers at Tesla. thank
Yeah,
you.
the engineer that Tesla.
He didn't do
Autopilot.
anything.
The actual inventors of Tesla.
Yeah.
Not Elon Musk.
Not Elon Musty.
All right, so then your calling is to learn to play guitar, or what?
I don't know.
Or you're calling?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm made to be like a person to hear a number one hit. I don't know.
I mean, it's not.
Huh.
It's not.
I don't know.
Oh, in the
I-
studio. Oh, let's go in the studio and
And just
try
play
and
with
just
it.
start playing stuff until
see if you know it.
you hear it.
Oh my god, I'd be
Imagine-
so traumatized.
If we go in the studio with like a guitar
I'm like, oh
player,
my god, that's it.
and she's like,
Oh, that'd
Number
be
one.
scary.
That'd be I'd be
Mm.
I'd be super afraid and I'd be shaking.
And these
Mm.
years have just been like another hallucination in your
Right?
back.
It's like Inception.
oh hell no, no, that's
Did
what.
you
No,
take-
seriously, I literally. There's been times when I've told her that I'm like, we're just quiet or something, and I'm like, imagine if you were to just be like, I still hear the song. I'd be like, bro.
That would traumatize you more.
Yeah, I'm like, if she would have just, bro. No, but
At least in her head, not your head.
it was a traumatizing time, and like I said, we'll at some point do a story time like in depth, because also there was just so many little parts, and you guys saw some of it, because I remember being on live and then getting the news from her friend, who to this day is up in the air if we gonna chunk them, because I'm like, bitch, she hit me up and told me that Stephanie's brain was never gonna be the same,
Well, that's what they told her.
and that she had lost however much percentage of her brain. And now I was fucking devastated. And that's fucked up, because
Well, that's what he told her.
no, you know, and you know what? I'm not going to talk about it too much, because last time we talked about your experience, then your cousin wanted to fight me. So
Period. And we weren't even talking about her.
I wasn't even talking about that bitch. I wasn't even talking about the bitch. Literally, I was just saying, and we were talking about her experience. Next thing you know, her cousin hits her up and is like, well, if she, and I'm like, so
And
what's
I'm just
up?
like,
And the fuck?
What are you talking about? We weren't even talking about you, girl. Goodbye.
You know? So it's difficult when you talk about experiences like this, because I know what I
But if the
lived, because
shoe
I was
fits.
there every day. I was there every
Mm-hmm.
day. So anyone who wasn't there every day and only showed up once can't tell me what my experience was, or her what her experience was, because if you only showed up one day, you can't be mad that I have a different experience, because I was there every day. Anyway,
Everyday
sorry.
days.
Everyday days.
Yeah. I mean,
That's a crazy way to
Nights.
start a relationship.
it's projecting, but whatever.
What's crazy is we didn't start our relationship from that, because what happened, we ended up cutting it off, because I
Yeah,
thought
we
it was a
stopped
trauma bond.
Yeah, we were
Like-
like, no, we don't think it. I think what we're going through is because you were always there at the hospital. I was going through things, and I feel like we just kind of like made each other our like safety blanket.
Has anybody ever broken up with someone because you think it's moving too fast because of the wrong reason? Anybody?
No.
Okay, we all trauma bond. I thought I was trauma bonding with her. I was like, maybe we think this is more than it is because of the hospital.
Yeah.
So
I
we
mean-
just like,
You stop talking.
I guess that's kind of this person.
Hey guys, this is Megan, and I guess my question for advice is, how do you guys feel about the idea of right person, wrong time, or if you are with somebody and you guys have to end the relationship because of reasons kind of beyond your control, do you think that everything happens for a reason and you could find your way back to each other type of thing? My boyfriend and I of 3 years recently broke up, and yeah, it really sucks. So I'm just trying to figure out a good way to kind of get through it. Love you guys, and happy birthday, Yayo. Bye.
oh,
Thank you.
Thank you for the question.
yes, thank you.
What do you think?
I think if that's what if that's what you want to believe to make yourself feel better about what it is, then do it. But give yourself all the freedom to work on yourself, to be alone for a bit, then to date, to do, once you break up, it's cut, right? So you have to fully immerse yourself into whatever your journey is without being connected to that. And sure, if in fucking, 5 years, the person's going to come back to your life and you're like, oh my God, this is perfect. But that shouldn't happen unless you work on yourself completely and you keep pushing forward. And I promise you that when you do that, when you work on yourself, when you give yourself the space, when you date, when you don't, when you just go through everything, go to therapy, do all these things and give yourself that space, if that person comes back and they are not at the level they need to be, you will be like, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? You want to get yourself to a point where whatever you were willing to deal with before wouldn't even suit you, wouldn't even serve you. That's not even something you would deal with. That's what you want. And sure, if that person simultaneously as you're working on yourself, they work on themselves and eventually you meet up, perfect. But a lot of times, really what ends up happening is if you work on yourself and you keep improving and you keep going and you keep whatever, you run into that person again or you talk to that person again and you're like, you're actually not even anywhere near the vicinity that I would date someone. You know what I'm saying? And it really does happen. So focus on you. And I know, bro, I've been there. Like, people told me all the time, people are like, focus on you, be alone for a while, date. And I was like, nah, I don't fucking care, right? I fucking felt miserable, but I really did. I did the work. I worked on myself. I was alone. I cried. I bawled. I fucking cried every day. But I didn't go back to anything that didn't serve me, and I kept just trekking forward and forward and forward. And honestly, people will tell you it might take a year, it might take 2 years, and you're gonna feel so shitty for that. You're gonna be like, no way I'm surviving this 2 years. Keep going. Just keep going. Go to therapy. If that therapist don't help, go to another therapist. I had to go through a couple. Whatever you keep doing to improve yourself, I promise you, the next time that you see that person, you'll be like,
next.
Yeah, I also think since you said that,
go to her. I'm like, the camera's still on me. I'm like,
I also think you did say that you and your boyfriend were together for 3 years and then you broke up and you were like, oh,
you don't know, man. He's not.
No, I just feel like in the 3 years, if you guys broke up, then it was probably for a reason.
Yep.
And like she said, if you guys work on your shit, we're focused on yourself, the most important person in this equation is you. If you're good with yourself and you, like she said, you meet him in another whatever timeline you meet him in, and it works out great, but you focusing on yourself right now and just being, I feel attacked right now.
Oh damn, I'm sorry.
Just focus on yourself.
Renacita, you're not being attacked, you're being told the truth and you don't like it. So
Period.
Listen to it, take objective of it,
Period.
and go your own decision wise.
Yeah. No, I feel like what she said is
Period.
correct. Work on yourself.
Period.
And if it works out later on and you guys meet up and you're like, okay, we're both better people and I feel like we're able to make this work, then perfect. If not, and like she said, if you meet him in another time and you're so like, you've learned so much for yourself, and you have so much self-confidence, and you have everything like going for you, and you meet him and you're just like, really, I was crying over this.
Don't meet him though. Don't meet him.
When you just you do gotta let enough time pass. You can't just straight up meet up. A lot of times we want to go back to our comfort level, you know, like you feel like shit because you're alone and you're like, oh my God, but we have these memories and we have this and we have that, and it's like, that's not enough though. If after 3 years you chose to break up, there's a reason, right? Yeah. There's a reason. And what you really want to do is focus on yourself to the point where, you know, you improve. And I've had this conversation before. Like I've broken up with somebody and been like, hey, work on yourself. I'll work on myself. And if it's meant to be, we'll find each other again. And, you know, more times than none, they don't, you know, like you work on yourself. And when it's time to look and be like, okay, where are you at? You're like, oh shit, what the fuck? What happened? You know? And that's just, at the end of the day, remember, you were born alone. It's just you. It's your life. It's your future. It's your entire life. When you're on that deathbed, you're going to be alone. And you need to remember that you are living for yourself and looking at yourself in the mirror and being proud of who you are and what you've accomplished. And so give yourself something to be proud and make you feel accomplished, as opposed to living for somebody else. You don't want to live attached to somebody else.
And again, saying that you guys have been together for 3 years, like, it's not a wrong, I don't think it's a wrong place, right place, wrong time, whatever that is. I just feel like that person served that purpose in your life for those 3 years, and that's it. Like, there's gonna come a time where you're gonna be like, oh, whatever I had to learn in those 3 years, I learned because of this person. This person served the purpose. Now I'm going to have to be able to let that person go, to be able to retreat, like get someone else, or maybe more enlightenment. It doesn't have to be a person. It can be something that you're, you know, but you know, don't think it's just like, oh, am I gonna come back to this person?
This girl said, I saved my 15-year marriage because Yayo told me to talk to the microphone. Happy birthday, Yayo.
Hey, I remember you. Good advice to good people, and you saved your relationship. I'm happy for you, and I hope, I don't know how many kids you got, but if you don't have too many, then I hope you get another one and he treats you right.
Cheers.
And he does good for you.
Congratulations on saving your 15-year marriage, period.
Yes. 15 years, not thrown to the trash. Let's go.
Yeah, you out here saving marriages, okay? 15-year marriages.
Family therapist.
Yes.
Marriage
All you had to do is a little you know what and a little you know who.
Right.
To you know what.
Just make sure he returns the microphone talkage.
Yes. 50-50, 60-60, 100-100 when you are not there for them and they are not there for you, and you need both contact to make a positive. Yeah. So let's go.
Period.
There you go. Words. It's genius. He's a genius.
I'm just a chill guy.
I'm just a chill guy. What the? They took our podcast away. No. Where did we go?
I don't know. We're gonna have to keep this.
We're gonna have to play the song that Stephanie hears.
Right. You only get a handful of people that stay. No, yeah, it is true though. There's definitely people that are in your life for.
No, not it.
There is people that are in your life for a short amount of time, and they could, even if they're a negative person in your life, they could make you a better person. Mm-hmm. There's people that, like, every time that you experience new people, even in a friendship or whatever, you know, everything, you're impacted, you're influenced by everything.
Yeah, whatever it is, whether positive or negative, it was supposed to happen in your life. And you were supposed to learn something.
Well, I don't think it was supposed. Hold on,
not supposed to.
We've been through some things.
But whatever happened, whatever happened.
I don't think. Well, maybe I don't know. That's a silly fucking joke.
Whatever happened in your life, it was supposed to. You know, it was supposed to teach you something. Not everything happens for just willy nilly. Like people are.
The universe is never wrong.
Yeah. What about you? Do you have any relationship advice? What, help us.
Pero, ¿de qué? De lo que sea, de lo que usted piense. Dilo.
Relationship advice from Tia 101. Play close attention because we're not going to say it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Only here at everynightnightspodcast.com.
Period.
Pues lo único que yo pienso, que muchas veces las mujeres nos quedamos ahí en una relación pensando que el hombre va a cambiar. Y nunca cambia y ahí se nos van los años. Perdiéndolo ahí en la esperanza.
She said that you gonna give him your best years waiting for him to change, and there you are, just waiting, and he's never gonna change. Next thing you know, you turn around, you're like, I gave you all these fucking years for my life and these fucking teenage kids, and they don't shut the fuck up, and now what the hell am I supposed to do with my motherfucking life? Right there.
Sí.
And then you go live your own life, and then he want to cry and make you feel bad that you went and lived your own life because you out here doing whatever the fuck you want to do. And she's like, why? And then he's over here like, why are you fucking him? And you're like, because I want to, because fuck you.
Sí.
Right, Tia.
Sí, todo eso.
Turn up.
Todo eso.
Period. And then what, Tia?
¿Ya ves?
¿Cómo se sintió verlo llorar después de tanto que la hizo sufrir?
Pues, ándale, perro.
¡Yeah! ¡Ándale, perro!
Después ahí andaba buscándome y queriendo convencer a toda la familia que me convencieran de regresar y todo.
Dile que no.
He called everybody. He called the whole family, trying to get everybody to convince her to come back because he's sorry and he's ready. Even though he told all of us he didn't want my tia no more. So we were like, all right, tia, so you got to move on. So then my tia moves on.
And he's like, no.
Crying.
¿Por qué?
Yeah.
Sí.
Hey, no cap, he called me.
Oh.
He didn't call me because he remembers I was there recording his conversation. I was like, so you said what? And he was like, I said, I don't want to be here no more. I was like, okay, we're recording this. He's like, yep, that's what it is. Don't fucking call me.
Y después ahí enfadándola, no, hablen con ella, yo quiero regresar y todo. No.
My tia was moved on.
Yo andaba ya,
That's how we got
Perreando.
Punches.
Perreando.
Perreando intenso. En el
perreo intenso.
Sí.
That is true.
Yep.
Sí.
Bye, have a great time.
Ni modo.
King Julian.
King Julian.
Así consiguió a King Julian.
King Julian in the house.
King Julian in the house.
You may wonder why Julian
like,
doesn't look like the rest of her kids.
Sí.
He's the product of perreo intenso. Julian carbohidrato, perreo intenso.
No wonder he's so hyper. Huh?
Porque se consiguió así.
Ándale, así.
Ponchis.
Tiene ritmo el Julian, tiene ritmo. He knows. He was out there.
Yeah.
And then what, tia? And then that's it. Like, mi tío eventually gave up.
Sí, y pues ya ves.
No.
Ya ves.
It got dark.
Ya, pues ya. Después ya se pasa.
Yeah.
Because we were born alone and we're gonna die alone.
Period.
Así
true.
es.
So make sure you
A darle la vuelta a la página.
You get somebody who really trusts you and appreciates you. Because these years se van y así.
Ya.
Yeah.
Y a disfrutar la vida, porque
We only got 2 vidas. One when we're a kid and one when we're an adult.
We only got 2 vidas.
Hey, you only got 2 lives.
Because, you forget a lot of things when you were a kid. But when you were a kid, you're living life. So you're aware of everything you're doing. But once you grow up, you don't remember that. Because now you're an adult. And your life as a kid doesn't translate to an adult. So you live 2 lives. Feel me?
Sounds like trauma.
A little bit.
I'm like, that sounds traumatic.
You could carry it on.
The advice is top notch. Así son cuando ya es muy tarde. Es cuando según quieren ponerse las pilas. ¿No? Sí.
como dice la canción, nadie sabe lo que tiene hasta que lo pierde.
Yeah. Yeah,
y
don't
sí
waste...
pasa. Ya después.
How does she feel about love after going through that? Is she ready to fall in love again? How are you feeling about love, tía?
Ya estoy enamorada. Ya pasó.
Ya pasó.
Ya estuve un buen rato sola también. Ya.
Ya, my tía
ya está enamorada.
Ya.
She said, lo que pasó, pasó. entre tú y yo, lo que pasó, pasó. Hey, la estamos cantando muy exacta, they're gonna copyright us por cantarla idéntico. Happy birthday, Yeyo. OMG, y'all are amazing. I love you, Snowy Owie. Hey,
thank you,
Miss Michelle's music.
Thank you, Michelle.
Michelle's music. I want to see what the fuck music you got going on, because I'm going to tell you how it is. If it's good, it's good. If it's lit, it's lit. And if it's trash, it's trash. So please make sure you put some lit shit on.
Thank you for the $10 for the cheese. It says this is your third time giving us a super chat. Thank you so much for giving us a super chat. That will go towards our next tequila bottle.
We got Don Julio right now.
$10 for the cheese. Yeyo's gonna get lit. No, aquí que no se va, no se va fucking perder.
No me va a perder. I just go to bed.
¿Hay pastel? Iba a preguntarle si habían traído un pastel o voy.
How you gonna do this?
¿No?
Tía.
¿Qué? Están hablando de cumpleaños, ¿no? Es una pregunta.
But how are you gonna ruin the surprise?
No, ¿por qué?
No. What are you talking about? There's nothing happening.
What?
There's nothing happening.
Ay,
pour
Dios
me
mío.
a shot.
El drama.
¿Cuál
drama? ¿Cómo que es drama? Oh my gosh. My God. Give my tía a shot since you want to act drunk.
Ven, tía, un shot. Deja ver qué hay acá. Aquí hay. Mira, aquí hay shot. Se lo toma bien full.
Thank you.
Salud, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Yeyo.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Happy birthday, Yeyito.
We're turning one more year.
Okay. Too loud. Sorry.
Oh, Michelle's music again. $20. Snow inspired my whole career. I've been here for 15 years.
Hell yeah, Miss Michelle, my music.
What the fuck?
What'd you say?
Yeah, we took
Michelle's
a shot.
music.
No, I was pointing. I think it's so funny how it's like, I'm trying to be like this.
Oh, no, wait, hold on. I was going to say, with the music thing, did you know that there's this one dude that made millions of dollars with one song?
Kanye.
No, not Kanye. Well, yes, Kanye, but no. It's it's like...
Did you take the shot or did you throw it in the sink?
No, me lavé las manos.
Oh.
Este limón está súper...
¿Agrio?
¿Es del rancho?
No sé. ¿Quién los trae? Yeah.
They are? I'm so proud of the ranch. The ranch giving us the limiest limes, the lemoniest lemons.
The most lemoniest lemons that you've ever lemoned before.
The zestiest zest. I love the ranch, man. I'm so proud of it. It's like how proud I was when Baby Drew took his first healthy poop. I was like, wow, I'm so proud of him. Like, you know, when you go to the doctor and then they take your blood and then your blood is healthy and you're like, I'm proud of you. Thank you. You know? Just being proud. I'm proud of the ranch for giving us lemony lemons. Anyway, sorry, what were you saying?
No, I was saying... I was like, speaking of music.
Brittany said what song I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick the latest one for you guys. So don't forget to stay tuned and keep an eye out because I'm going to release this song. No fucks given what Snow says. If I like it, I'm going to release it. Don't give a fuck.
Yes,
so
I have all rights to do this.
And I got the rights for the day. So before the day ends,
he has rights for the day. Once the day ends, he can't do it.
I might release it on the last video, so make sure you go watch that one.
CEO for the day. Yayo CEO for the day.
He can do whatever he wants
for the day.
Sandwiches for everybody.
Period.
That's funny. If Yayo gets to be CEO for the day, we should film him and his marketing meeting.
I would make a lot of changes. First change.
Tell us.
Everybody gets a number 2 pencil to write down their thoughts because thoughts are really important. Because you might think about it right now, but later you might not. So if you have it written down, you could always go back to it.
You're right.
Brittany said, "Happy birthday again, Yayo. I appreciate you all. This is your guys' year to do amazing things."
Period.
Thank you, Brittany.
Thank you so much.
Wait, what you brought up? Ito's about to play. What happened?
Oh. That there's this one band that made millions of dollars off of one irrelevant. Well, I'm not gonna say.
Well, it's not irrelevant if it made $1 million.
No, they made no. It's to a point where they make.
Turns off the TV.
Sorry, I thought that button was.
And it's the theme. Have you guys ever seen the show Ridiculousness?
Yeah.
That yeah. That song to that band has made millions. and they're not even they're not even known for that song. They're known for another song.
Yo, you need to clip pharmas a little better. You need to be like, did you know? And then you say the thing, the fact, all that.
Tried, and y'all cut me off.
No, what? I didn't even know what the hell you were talking about, girl.
I said,
was
speaking of music, did you know? And then everyone
did
else
you?
started talking. Yes.
All right, do it again.
Speaking of music, did you guys know that this band right here made millions off of a song that they've never really like made popular until the show Ridiculousness? They took the theme song and now they're chilling. They make millions of dollars a year. They don't have to do absolutely anything because MTV decided that Ridiculousness is gonna be the entire personality of MTV. And that's all they play on MTV. And because of that, they make so much money.
So there's a clip.
Yeah.
That song, they make so much because MTV is now just reruns of Ridiculousness. They make so much money off of that song.
Period.
That's insane.
Wow.
That's so cool.
It's so interesting. I wish somebody would make my song make $1 million. I really wish that with all my heart.
Say,
please,
bitch.
Can please. Did you know
that you can use it for a TV show?
Did you know that Say Bitch, the reason that my song Say Bitch did not get me a plaque is because it was uploaded as content, not a music video, and it wasn't music,
and it was
stream.
so popular.
So many of my songs have never actually streamed because I was on a major that never gave a fuck to upload my shit correcttly. Did you know that I'm actually probably one of the most fucked over artists that is still decently relevant? That's what's crazy. I gotta give myself some props because some people that have like, I've came up with certain people. Some people got bigger than me. Some people fell off. Some people were bigger than me. They fell off, but I still kept. The fact that I've managed to maintain at least where I'm at is actually a feat because who knows what the fuck? Life has been weird.
So the day I'm CEO, give me a list. Go beat their ass one by one.
Yayo's gonna be the shit night.
If you can
get right.
If you can have one of your songs be
what do I think of Gwen Stefani changing? What did she fucking change to? You mean somebody who culturally appropriated many cultures and just got to be all the benefits of being a white woman, got to be a chola, got to do all the Virgen de Guadalupe stuff, eyeliner, all that stuff, and then moved over to Asian people and then just gets to do whatever she wants, and then what? Let me guess, she's a Trump supporter?
Period. I mean, she did marry a. So
now she's a Trump supporter and now she goes country? Oh, she went back to her fucking. Oh, but you know who I'm really mad at? Us. We let that shit happen. Because Mexicans in the 90s, everybody didn't fucking just check her for that. And we keep letting people just play the fuck out of us and play in our fucking faces. So at the same time, she did exactly what they're known to do. What do? Come through, take the juice, take the sauce, take whatever, and then go back into what they want to be, which is what? A fucking Trump supporter into country music? Great. What? Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. You serious?
I'm not.
But I always had that. You know what? I was sitting in the fucking meeting at Atlantic letting them know, you think some of the stuff I'm doing is too, specific for my culture, so that's gonna pigeonhole me. But Gwen Stefani as a white woman can sit up there and use all the aesthetic, make reggae, make cholo style, make all these different things, and then that's fine. Why? Because it's being presented by a white person. Why is some of the cholo aesthetic okay when it's presented by a black person as well? Because let's keep it a buck. When YG is making certain type of music, when Tyga's making certain type of music, when OT Genesis is like, I'm in love with the coco, and he's saying all that shit, why is everybody allowed to do that? Because they play in our fucking faces, and we're not going to say a goddamn thing about it. We don't. The same way that Trump supporting right now is happening so fucking blatantly in our face, and people are talking about immigrants and talking all this shit, and all these, I'll still keep saying this, all these influencers are Trump supporters. They don't give a fuck about shit. They don't speak about shit. They don't say about shit until they want to sit up there and fucking try to be okay with people who are calling them out. And then all of a sudden, but it's like, as a culture, we need to fucking unite. We need to really stand on shit. Because the same time that people are canceling Grupo Frontera, they also have a fucking trending song, which is why I let my, like, honestly, so my girl ended up posting that little challenge or whatever, and I had a way that I felt about it, but at the same time, I was like, bro, it's trending. Nobody cared. Mm-hmm. Mexican Americans didn't give a fuck. We keep being disrespected straight up in our face, and nobody cared. The songs are still trending. The influencers are still going up in fucking influence. They're still making money. The artists are still making money. Everybody gets to play about our ethnicity and play about our culture, and nobody fucking cares. So keep telling me to get rid of my fucking Tesla. I'm gonna tell you to suck my fucking dick. Because guess what? Sorry.
Sorry. We're talking about Gwen Stefani, and they're saying, oh, it's ska, it's not reggae. Ska is made in Jamaica. Matter? It is derived from reggae. So it's the same thing. She didn't create it. So white people did not create it. Jamaicans created it. So either way, she's still culturally appropriating that.
She culturally appropriated everything.
No one told her that. No one told her anything. Everyone was like, I love this. This is so good. Yeah. And now all of a sudden she's a devout Christian married to this white dude from fucking Texas, Arkansas, wherever the hell he is. I'm pretty like come on, like really?
And even for you to actually, you know what, who the fuck are you? It's gonna reggae. You know what the fuck we're talking about.
That doesn't excuse her for her behavior.
And we've had this conversation before, because look, by the way, I have white friends, so I'm not racist.
Our white friends say it's
but
okay.
My white friend racist. My white friend representative. I talk about this stuff a lot of times, because I'm like, look, I don't have a problem with all white people, just so you know, because I think I should address this.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with all white people. I don't. One of my favorite fucking people who actually does a lot for the Latino community is just a white man that doesn't have to. And a lot of times I talk to him about it. I'm like, yo, it's crazy how much you're doing, and a lot of like our own people don't give a fuck, and like you help so much. I know a lot of people that are actually like super fucking cool, and they're actually just like, so I'm not one of those people that just hates all fucking white people or like whatever, but I do hate how much other ethnicities and other races are so brainwashed into thinking that immediately like you have to uphold white people like this, because oh my god, like please whiteness, like oh my god, whiteness. Like no, dude, like even some fucking the coolest white people I know, they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like just understand that we have been indoctrinated and we have been brainwashed into always upholding this fucking sense of whiteness or closeness to whiteness or something, and it's just like, dude, it's fucking annoying. And that same thing is what has allowed a white girl to play in our fucking faces about lowriders and all these Virgen de Guadalupe and Cholo and Chicano and everything else. But the moment you want to go back to some other shit, you can, and nobody...
Yeah.
Somebody should walk up in her house and be like, okay, all the money you fucking made for this shit, run it, bitch.
Right.
Run that shit, because now you a devout Christian. Run that shit.
Okay, fine. He's from Oklahoma. Whatever.
Nobody fucking cares.
That makes it better.
I'm just like, it doesn't matter. Whatever. He's wherever he's from. But the point is like, okay.
Actually, you know what? You're a fucking white supremacist.
No, it's not. Stop. No, they're not.
Because instead of letting us make our point, it just becomes about everything.
No, a couple people did say it. Whatever. Okay, fine. It's from Oklahoma. Big shit. Whatever. But the thing is like when we were younger, I feel like we were so brainwashed into thinking, oh my god, like our culture is being represented, but we didn't like process, oh, it's not us that is showing our culture.
I'm joking, Megan.
It's a white person that's like showing our culture, and in some way it's benefiting off of our culture. So now that we get to say something, you can't really defend that shit. Like
it's like this. It's like this. It's like this. It's like if somebody, right? And let's leave white people out of it, right? Because I don't want to just offend. And by the way, yeah, Megan, I'm joking.
We love y'all. We love the woke ones. We love the ones that are with the shits.
There's some people that are corny, right? Let's not talk about race. Let's just talk corny, uncorny, okay? You might have a corny person go and shoot a video in front of a legendary place in the Mayan ruins, right? But they're corny. They don't know about it. They don't care about the culture. They're nothing to it. But because they happen to have the money, they go in front of it. They shoot this video centered everything. They're saying all these lyrics, whatever. It's fucking corny, but whatever. Now you might have somebody who actually has ancestry and the actual history and actually wants to do the right thing, has a way better song. They go and they do a video in front of the Mayan ruins. Now somebody might be like, oh, you just copied that person, even though that person was corny and doesn't matter and shouldn't have ever done that. They just happen to have the resources. But you're ignoring the real people because they didn't have the resources, but they actually have something to say. It's actually well more thought out. It's actually something that really impacts the world. That's what I'm saying. There was some times when some people that were at major labels that, you know, whatever they built their career on, they got to do some things that if a Mexican girl did the same video with the same Virgen de Guadalupe, with the same Cortez, with the same eyeliner, with the same chola aesthetic, with the same Virgen de Guadalupe candles, with the same stuff, they would have got looked at as bad or regional or Chicano rap or underground or too hip hop, too urban, too this. Whereas you get somebody else that did it and they get looked at as MTV and pop. And you got to look at the two and be like, why? Why is this person too ghetto and why is this person pop and creative? And there's only kind of one thing that you can kind of see, right? By the way, did you know that the original singer from No Doubt killed himself and the entire fucking band just ignored it?
Really? I didn't know that.
The original singer from No Doubt was a black man.
And then they replaced him with Gwen Stefani?
So then it was interesting to watch the whole thing go down at Coachella and not feel like it was very like...
Wait,
I think the entire death of that man was a little questionable. I don't know what you guys think, but I do think it was crazy that he no longer was around, and then here comes this girl and they blow up, and it was everyone just kind of swept it under the rug and was like, wow,
crazy. And they had the name and everything, No Doubt and everything.
The singer
John Spence.
Oh wow.
Which everybody said he was a happy guy.
Wow, R.I.P. That's crazy.
Black Eyed Peas was an all-black group too, and then they got a white girl singer, and boom, blew up.
She's a chill guy.
So,
I mean, then after that freaking Star Spangled Banner song, she just...
I mean, but Shorty was, you know.
No, I get it. Mm-hmm.
At some point, we had the same manager, and one time I was drinking for my my Nuestra Canción music video, and I needed a drink because I was nervous. Favorite. I was nervous because it was a video with Arcángel, and I was nervous, you know, so I needed a drink, and he wilded out. He was just like, "You're not gonna need to be drinking all the time," like, blah, 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 blah. And I wasn't lit, like I was just like, you know, but he was her manager, and he was like, "This is how it was with her," and I was just like, "Yo, bro, like I'm not her, like I don't know what the fuck to tell you," like, you know, but. The industry is a funny place, and by funny, I don't mean funny. I mean weird.
I'm still like mindful. I had no idea.
I didn't know that either.
Pull up some information about him.
I'm trying, but I just there's like articles, but I don't know if it's
because you know the real deal.
So hard being half white, half Mexican, and looking white because I don't fit in anywhere. You do.
I just don't fit in the places that you want to fit.
I have white friends.
I get it.
That fit in completely perfectly. Like I, you know, like I'm super close with you, Lisa, a lot of my fucking friends. We joke a little back and forth, but it's almost because we have that understanding of just like we know what it is, like we know what the history is. We also understand that we are people, and I'm not gonna hold her accountable for like what her ancestors did. However, what I will say is when people want to deny it, that's when it gets a little bit like. Whenever people are like, well, I didn't do anything and like neither did, that's when you're like, bro, are you just like blatantly lying? Like that's fucking weird. But if you're like, yeah, bro, like honestly the history is like fucked up, like I agree with you, then there's nothing anyone can hold you accountable for, you know? You could just be like, damn, that is fucked up, dude. Like it's fucked. Even like as a Mexican person, I can't sit here and tell a black person that Mexican people haven't been racist towards black people because they have. Like, I'm not just going to sit there and, like, fucking deny it. So when somebody tells their truth, you have to accept it and be like, yeah, you know, like, I get that. And then we go into the conversation of, that's not how we are. Like, you know, but that's it. I think the problem is when people try to deny what has happened in the past, that's when it's like, how are you just going to, you know? Other than that, it's like, cool. You know, it happened. I accept it. I understand. However, do you want to get to know me? Boom. Then we're dealing with an individual. And that's it.
So my dad taught us to respect the culture and understand when it's not yours. Like we as white people don't get to say or do certain things because they aren't ours.
Period, Megan. Absolutely.
And your dad taught
Megan
you
Stallion.
amazing.
Your dad caught you.
Can't believe you shot Tory Lanez, but that's
Yo,
Wait,
that's
yo.
crazy.
Hold on. Whoa.
Yeah,
Can't believe you.
No.
Yayo.
Bájale.
Yo.
No, bájale, por favor.
Bájala. Dígale que le suban al toque para la subida.
Isn't that crazy that people relate to you as something that had occurred? Like the name Megan, so that occurs to me. But like, if you have a certain name, then people.
Yeah, but the
like,
way you said it was wild because Megan didn't shoot Tory
Yeah,
Lanez.
he
Oh.
didn't.
You
Well, I
said,
don't know.
Megan, why did you? And it's like she didn't shoot him.
Yeah, she didn't do anything.
Oh, didn't. I
No.
apologize, Megan. Sorry for my inconvenience.
See, and that's cool too. It's like he's wrong. He
And he
apologized.
apologized.
Boom, we move
Mhm.
on.
Yeah.
Like, I think so many people are so ready to like. When it's like, bro, like if you make
Yeah.
a mistake, you make a mistake, and then we
apologize
move
and you
on. Who
move on.
cares? Like, fucking
Yeah.
keep it
Sometimes
going.
it's uninformed or just what you saw. Because let's
You
say
saw that.
I saw that. Okay, let's say World Star Hip Hop posted Megan shout yada yada. Now that's in my brain. So when I see Megan, I'm like, why do you fucking shoot him?
But
You
that-
know, but
that
that
was
might
never-
that might not
what
be
happened.
what happened. So it's just like, well, I don't fucking know. I mean, I
Like,
guess that's what I saw.
Dyslexic.
But that is a little backwards because he shot her.
Oh yeah, why he shoot you? The fuck? Nah, but you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's not because we want to; it's because we're not informed of the actual things that have occurred.
Which can we agree that that's why headlines matter so much? Like I did
Yeah.
that stupid ass podcast. I did that interview where several interviews where they end up posting my clip, and depending on whatever they put at the headline, they're like, "Oh, well, you know, it's just so people can watch it." And I'm like, "Yeah, but a lot of people don't even watch the clip; they just read the headline."
Yep.
So depending on the stupid shit you
That's
just
me.
posted, now
I'm the
you're making
headline
me look
reader.
bad.
Yeah. So they gotta keep a close eyes.
You know?
Right.
They might be posting the wrong information.
You're like, Yayo reminds me of my drunk cousin. Crazy because he is my drunk cousin.
I am drunk and I'm a cousin.
I'm a drunk and I'm a cousin.
Yeah, clickbait sucks. You were
dead.
gonna say something about what? Oh yeah, that's a fucking thing you were talking about.
Wait, what? No, I was gonna say earlier.
Nail, as I just
I
bit
was
this,
literally earlier in the podcast. I saw her nail, and because she's what is it? A habitual nail biter. All she does is just bite her nails, and I tell her not to do it. And then I saw
how many people bite their nails in the world? Like, is there a number? What is the
21.
number for the country? How many nail biters exist in the United States?
a lot, but I have to tell you this that can cause an infection. And there was a lady that ended up in the ER because she was she was biting her nails and she got an infection. If you pull that shit up, you see how gross it gets. And I'm trying to get to you. I'm trying to tell you stop doing it. Look at that. Look at her nail.
Oh, I've seen that.
Look at her nail. Because she was biting her nails and she got an infection.
I don't
And
know.
that's how her nail pulled.
What germs does she have in her mouth?
No,
Yeah,
it's just
that looks
germs
like-
from the world. You just out here in God knows
I don't know
where
where she
biting your
put that
nails.
middle finger, but she put it somewhere
butt.
wrong.
Put her
That
butt.
would never happen to me.
Yeah, I don't believe that nonsense.
Look at that. Look
Where
how
did she put
bad
that
it got.
finger? No, she did some weird shit.
She's smiling too.
Look, she loves
lying.
it. She's like, ha ha.
It
I
got a
took
weird
2
finger and you
weeks for her
don't.
finger to heal. You can get that
Yeah.
bacteria anywhere.
Chat, do we
I don't think so.
believe that happened because she bit her nails, or do we believe she either has a dirty mouth or put that finger somewhere weird?
Or she was just out in the world, because yesterday we were just out in the world at a bar. God knows if that shit went into your finger.
Got one of
Whatever.
those.
Bacteria.
What went into my finger?
Yeah, whatever bacteria got into her
Hell
finger
no.
got into your finger. Because she was just out here in the world in public. People are gross. See, it can, well, not with the hammer, but yeah, it can be like that.
I didn't do anything crazy.
Nah.
My nails are fine.
But like, you
They're a
never
little
know.
dry and crusty.
Stop biting your nail. Look,
I
it
don't
could be
think
like
it's
that.
gonna happen to her. To
It
be
can
honest,
be like that.
I think she's gonna be fine, and
I think
Well,
I'm a
it's
good.
better to be
because that's like an addiction in the sort of way. You can't.
Yes, that happened to my daughter when she was little.
Yeah, but yeah, pero also
Sí,
look,
pero que no se ha supuesto
Listen,
hacerlo
I'm
porque
Gen Z.
si ella estaba afuera en un restaurante o
But look at my
un bar o
fingers.
whatever, se le puede meter una bacteria y se le pone así.
pero no, look at my fingers. You see how I still have white? I'm not one of those people that bites their fingers down to the bottom and keeps going. I have
bite
white.
the corners.
I have white on all my fingers. Look, white. All my fingers still have nails.
Yes,
so I'm not
You
like
bite your cuticle, and you're not supposed to bite your cuticle.
I'm a responsible nail biter. You leave me
If
the
your
fuck.
cuticle-
I don't have. What is it? Tony always calls them booty diggers.
Yeah, Tony was saying she bites her fingers, so don't film her
Yeah,
fingers.
yeah. Those are I can believe are booty
But it's
diggers.
better
I
to
don't
be
have
safe
those. Look at
than
my fingers.
sorry.
Look at my fingernails.
Yeah, those
They're
are
a little
booty
dry.
diggers.
I got dirt in my fingers because I was transplanting.
Why do people, bro? I can't imagine having my fingers go all the way
That's
down
insane. They look like toes.
Ah.
there. They look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
They look like Spy Kids.
They look like naked mole rats.
Yeah, they look like erasers.
They look like motherfucking fingers.
Fingers. Oh my god, they're gone.
Bro, at that point, that looked
That's
like a
crazy.
pinky toe.
That look like you.
I don't know, lie. My pinky toe be looking
you
like
better
that
tape
sometimes.
your
I'd be
motherfucking
like, yo, where'd my
mouth.
nail go? It just fucking be gone. I'd be like, yo, what happened to the pinky toe?
You better
happened
put
to
some
the pinky toe?
motherfucking cola loca
dead.
on
Yo.
that fucking mouth.
How you got five fingers with
oh
the
my God,
pinky
serial
toe?
nail biter is left fighting for his life
You
in
better be
hospital.
stealing some shit with them
Exactly.
fingers.
Exactly. Serial nail biter is left fighting for his life in hospital after getting blood poisoning from nibbling on his index finger.
What is in their mouth?
You gotta go, bro. Somebody gotta come get you from this earth. You
Yeah,
gotta
he
go.
looked like he got a dirty mouth. I'm
You
not
got-
gonna lie. And he's in his briefs. What? Like, why you have to take his pants off to show you his fucking hand? This guy's in underwear. Who wears gray underwear?
I'm dead. Oh
Only-
my God.
Underwear
that's
that has
gross.
little crosses.
Nah, I don't believe that. He put that in his butt.
That's definitely a butt eater.
Right. He bit his nail. He put it in his butt. Next thing you know,
Oh,
he said,
yeah.
okay, Shorty wanted to show her titties. She said, these titties go to my shoulder blades.
Kind of looking like they're probably brothers.
She was like, check this shit out.
I'm dead. What is paranoia? It usually happens when the skin around a person's nail is irritated or injured. When there is opening in the skin, germs can get in and cause an infection. These germs can be bacteria causing bacterial paranoitis or fungi causing fungal paranoia. I don't know how you say that. Common causes include biting or pulling off a hangnail, frequent sucking on a finger. You don't do that. Clipping a nail too short or trimming the cuticle.
Even clipping.
All right, but you bite your hangnails all the time.
Getting manicured.
Whoa!
I don't get manicures. I get my nails done. What you talking about? There's no
That's a
manicure
manicure.
involved.
That's a manicure.
I put a nail on my nail.
If a man does it or a woman and they take care of it, it's a cure.
Mhm.
Having hands in water a lot, it will be easy to recognize because an area of skin around a nail that is painful and tender when you touch it. An area probably will be red and swollen. Yeah.
Uña enterrada, if you have that before, you feel real pain. If you haven't, sit the fuck down because you haven't had no real pain. So until you have that, uña enterrada, then you feel me?
Crazy.
Just zoom it into me. I'm like, he's like, uña enterrada. You zoom in on me. I'm like, like I'm good right now. Thank you.
That's what you were accusing this man of doing. Uña enterrada.
He enterrad it in his anus. Is where he enterrad.
You said, whoop.
Like that's kind of crazy though.
Yeah, that's not uña enterrada.
That looks gross.
But by the time it gets to that point, nah, he got some weird germ.
But why
bro.
is he in his underwear?
That's half a thumb, bro.
understand.
Yeah.
Said, I'm here for my finger. All right, take your pants off.
Even look, if I was a cop, I'd be like, it's definitely his fault. Who takes their pants
He
off
going to jail.
to do,
For a
like,
finger.
it doesn't
Jail.
it doesn't make sense.
Send this man to jail now. He's gonna have fun there for sure.
Jesus. I'm dead.
Yeah, guys. Yeah. Ooh, that was some fun, eh?
Oh, but so I had said that if you remember hearing when you were passed out, because people do.
What are you doing?
Oh, we already talked about it. So I'm deleting it.
instead of just scrolling down and talking about other stuff, she's literally sitting here and deleting it one by one.
No, he was saying something. He was
She's
saying
like,
something. So I was listening. I was listening to what he was saying.
Oh, I see it deleting over here.
What does it? Just scroll down, girl. You ever use the fucking laptop?
No, I
Damn.
haven't.
Mac PC, gert.
What were
They
you
said,
saying?
you know, don't show it. Don't show it anymore, the finger. Oh, no, but what I was saying was that people
E. coli finger.
still hear everything that's going on and are awake when they're in comas and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
I didn't.
that must be torture.
Yeah, I would imagine I didn't hear shit. I
Yeah,
just
like,
woke up and I just closed my eyes and woke up 3 days later.
some people even said that they hear, like, they
can
they
see
like
God.
create a character, like multiple voices in their head so they could talk to themselves to kind of keep themselves from going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
So they could like calm themselves down as a different person in their head, I guess.
That's crazy.
And then
Aw.
some people like hear their family arguing about
I
them
yeah.
right there in front of them, but they can't move or say anything, but they have to hear their family like.
Yeah, I saw different people from my like lifetime that I haven't spoken in years or whatever.
Yeah, and she saw her brother.
So it was like a dream.
Mm-hmm. No, not in a dream. Like I would see them.
Oh,
I'd be like, oh, my
hallucination.
brother. I even saw Sushi.
Yeah, she saw Sushi running around.
I saw Sushi. I saw friends that I haven't
He
spoken
does
to in
run
years.
around like a hallucination.
He does.
It was
Even
raining. It was raining in the ceiling. And she was like,
I would think
She
that
was like,
that rain
"Look."
was coming down
she's like,
on.
look, it's raining. She's like, and then here's what really this. I didn't know her that well, so I had never seen her be mad at me. But when she got mad at me that I didn't see the rain, I was like, girl, shut the fuck up. I was like, what the fuck? Like, it got to a point where she's just like,
you're like, yeah,
don't you see it? And I'm like,
no, because
no.
I felt
was like,
it.
why are you talking to me
I
like that?
felt it.
I'm
I
sober.
saw it. So the fact that people didn't see it made me feel crazy, but I was already crazy. But I was just like, y'all not gonna make me feel like I'm fucking crazy, but I was crazy.
And
But
one time
you
she
knew-
looked at me like this. She was like, cause it's raining. And I'm like,
It doesn't rain in the desert.
I don't remember that. I don't
Was there
remember
a
that.
point where you knew you were hallucinating? Like,
No,
where
I
you
really
realized?
thought that there was a bunch of people. Like I would see like my friends from like 4th grade coming into my hospital room and be like, oh yeah, what's up? Like, what are you doing here? That's crazy. Like I would see like the craziest thing, but like my mind would just like make it normal. Like it was okay. Like I remember going to like a MRI or something. And I saw like 2 friends that I used to hang out with like years ago a lot. And I saw them and I was just like, no one was there with me. There was like a nurse. But I was looking at them and I was like, oh my God, like what are they doing here? And I was fucking hallucinating.
to this point, she can't figure out if one of the nurses that she says was working was
there
a
or
real
not.
person.
There was
Like,
this
she
one
remembers
nurse.
a nurse.
There was this one nurse. She was tall. She was white. She had blue eyes. She had like reddish hair. And she would always like tell me like everything's gonna be okay, like trying to like whatever. But when I finally got to
Like blue eyes and red hair.
I know, it was
She
fucking
sounds
weird.
beautiful.
It sounds weird.
Let's find her.
But when I woke
Beautiful
up,
queen.
Patrick's Day.
when I woke up, my nurse, well, there was 2 nurses. I had a young Filipino nurse, and I had the older, like at night, older Filipino nurse. There was never a white nurse. That like when I finally came to, there was never. So I was like, you were never real. I'm like, who is
where
this?
is she? And
Yeah.
then
AI.
gone.
I remember my mom. I had always asked my mom, like, don't you think it'd be scary to have like schizophrenia and stuff like when you got older? And my mom said no, and I said, how would you say no to that? And she said, because you don't know that it's not true. So to you, everything is true, so it's not scary.
Mhm.
When you're watching the person with schizophrenia, obviously it's scary because you're like,
Yeah, but yeah.
So to you, it's just like, man, there's a lot going on.
yeah, it's like
All the
real.
time.
Yeah.
Like I would see my,
full day.
I would
She's
see,
like, I'm real busy. It's like, whoo, you gotta go to bed.
I would see my mom and my sister in the room. There's one memory that I have that they moved me to a room. God knows why the fuck they moved me to a room. I'm pretty sure they didn't. And my mom and my sister were there, and I remember that nurse coming in, and I was telling my sister, I was like,
They never
oh,
moved your rooms.
They never moved me rooms.
She talks all the time about how they moved her rooms, and I'm like,
Never.
you never moved. She moved when she was passed out.
Mm-hmm.
They moved you. But once you were in that one room,
I stayed in
you
that room.
stayed in that room.
No,
forever.
I would think that I was in like different rooms. Like when people would leave, like I would be coherent when people would come and like visit. Kind of, not really. I'd be kind of coherent when people would come and visit. But at night when I was by myself, I was going around I was Alice in Wonderland, man. I was going to different worlds.
She wasn't. She was just there.
And I was just in my room, and
I'm
I was
not
just
gonna
like,
lie,
"Woo!"
I will tell the truth. Sometimes they would bring her food, and then she was knocked out, and I was like, okay,
You would eat it.
I was like, if you're not gonna eat that, I'll eat it. Because she'll have ice cream and it's melting, and she's asleep, and I'm like. Or one time,
It's just a hallucination. It was
one time
never
I
really
went over there and I was so hungover that I literally showed up and I told her to scoot over and I just went to sleep on her
We
bed.
slept in
Her
that same
mom
bed.
was right there in the hospital room. So was her sister. Everybody was there, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I feel so bad," and I literally just fell asleep, like because I barely made it.
She stayed the entire night.
Because I threw up. It was after a podcast. I literally drove the next morning and I was fine while I was driving. Then I pulled over, threw up, got back on the road, drove. As soon as I got to the garage, threw up, and then I got to the room and I was like, I need to lay down.
You need to scoot on over.
So I just laid down, and then I felt bad because then I woke up like an hour and a half later, and I'm like, wow, I just came here literally to sleep. What a piece of shit. But I was making my rounds every fucking day, you know. I was still going.
No, I remember coming.
But I did eat your meatloaf. It was good.
Fine. No, that's fine. No, that's one thing about the hospital. They made sure I was fed breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and some snacks. I remember
I took you a burger.
You did? You took my burger?
Yeah. No, I took you a burger. No,
you brought me a burger.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, you took my burger.
You asked me for Wendy's or something. You asked me for something. That I took you a Carl's Jr. You asked me for something, and I brought you food, but you ate a little bit of it. You didn't really eat a lot.
So when she came, like she was sleeping or whatever, and I remember nurses coming in, and she's like, "Are you okay? Like, do you want me to wake her up and move her?" I'm like, "No, she's good," because she was like right here, and I was like, "No, she's good." And it was great. I loved having company. I loved having her there, obviously. So
I was so tired.
But even if she was hungover, it was fine.
But then, if you didn't know you were hallucinating, why would you?
That was after I was
like
hallucinating. Huh?
Why would you act like hide the fact that you could hear the song or?
That was towards the end.
So by then you knew.
Because she started crying. At some point, when she was going through all that, I remember that
she was
like towards the end, because as your blood starts getting better and like you start kind of it's kind of like, you know, at the beginning it's like you're in it, then it kind of starts like in and out. One of the times she overheard us just being scared, and like she's looking at us, and me and her mom and her sister were like looking at each other. So I think she just started crying, and she just she kept saying, I'm not crazy. Like she just kept looking at us and like being like, I'm not crazy, don't tell him I'm crazy. And we were like, you're not crazy, like you're fine, it's just in your blood. And so she started to try to hide it towards the end.
And so at some point you did realize that you were hallucinating.
Yeah, because everybody else wasn't seeing it, so I was just like, fuck, then something's wrong with me.
Yeah.
So then when doctors were coming in, I would be like, nah, I don't see shit. And I would feel somebody's like hand on my shoulder or whatever, whoever. And I'm like,
or she'll act normal, and then she'll be like, did you feel that? And it looked like a scary movie, because she'll just be like this, and then she'll be like, and you're just like, what the fuck? This is like straight up like fucking scary movie shit.
There was this one time that I was in my room. And the doctor was like, are you feeling okay? Are you good? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good or whatever. But I was seeing people. And I was like, I'm good. I'm okay. No, era la medicina, porque tanta medicina que tenía, ya me estaba como que me estaba afectando mentalmente.
Y también la sangre. Cuando tiene la gente cosas en la sangre, como que ven cosas. Pero the crazy thing was just, when you were kind of getting out of it, you would try to act normal, but I think that was almost more scary.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning, she had an attitude with you, because she was like, duh, there's a dog right there. And you're like, there's no dog. And she's like, he just walked over there. Yeah, like just weird thing. Or like, he's right there. And like, she'll point at her brother. She's like, he's right there. And you're just like, what the fuck? Or she's like, it's raining, all this shit. But then after a while, she's trying to act normal. So she'll be like this, and she'll be like, no, I'm okay. And you're just like, what the? So then you start to feel crazy, and then as it's getting later in the night, you're just like,
yeah.
I was scared for a second. There was a couple times when I was like,
no, yeah. I mean, there was a time where I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, this is like, is this gonna be forever?
There was a lot wrong.
Right. Right.
I want to say I think one of the most like wholesome moments in one of those in that situation is they had taken you like lights and sirens via ambulance over to ICU, and we met over there, and I remember, I don't know if you don't mind if I share this, but I remember looking over at Snow.
I'm like, I don't know what you're about to share.
It's too late now.
Yeah.
Right,
I remember looking at Snow, and she was just looking at you, and you can just see her just like hurting for you. And I remember she just looked at me. She's like, "You think she'll be okay? Like, you think she'll go, like snap out of this and be back to normal?" Like I'm like, you even said like I miss her, like I miss this hurts. And I looked at her, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be strong for you, you be strong for her. And then I just said, grab hands, and I was like, let's just start praying. And then I was like, God hasn't failed her yet. Yeah, she looked at, you should have seen the look she gave me. I will tell you right now, to this day, that was like, I still think of that look. She looked at me, she's like, do you think she'll be okay? And I just looked at her, I was like, yes, she's gonna be okay. And I still remember your look as you looked at her.
Don't make me cry.
I know, you're about to make me cry. I know, it was.
Do you remember that
Don't
moment?
make me cry.
Well, I do remember. Thank you for like, I didn't know what was gonna happen.
No, yeah.
That's why I'm so mad at when her friend told me she wasn't gonna come back to normal.
And she told you that when you were walking up
When
these
I
stairs
was up
right
these
here.
stairs,
I
yeah.
remember that.
Because I'm like, I've been there this whole fucking time, and then she told me this, and that was so irresponsible because I was scared the whole time, but I didn't let anyone know how scared I was. So then to me, I'm like, now you're telling me this, and now I'm finally losing faith. Like at first I was like, no, she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine. You know, I keep on pushing, but it got to a point where it was like, once I'm being told that, now I'm like, damn, now I'm giving up. And then I did look to you to be like,
I remember,
I
I just remember you looking at her, and I saw that glimpse of like, you were literally just like, oh my God. Like I don't, yeah. And then I just
don't make her cry. Look, now she's sad.
No, but it was crazy because literally she grabbed your hand, I grabbed Snow's hand, and we just started praying. And then I was just like, you just have to remember, God's never failed us. Like he's not going to fail us now. And then I think after like the next day, she said that your MRI results came back okay. And I was like,
because at some point she did, like she had all these machines on her head and like everything. Like
you were watching that machine
on
like
this and on your head, and then it's like your brain. And it's crazy when you're watching people's like brain because it's like so many different lines, and it's like every single one is doing something, and then all of a sudden they like go crazy, and you're like, what the fuck is that? So I remember I think they were checking for strokes and shit, but it was all fucking crazy. I don't know. It was.
The brain goes crazy, and you're like, you see anything? She's like, no.
She's like, it's fine. It's like, no. Then she wasn't talking. She was like completely.
Yeah, she was not.
Yeah, it went from. You know what's really weird is we went live on TikTok, and I didn't know she wasn't there. I'm dealing with her, and I remember because we had just started dating, and like we weren't public about anything. And then she comes and she sits on my lap, and she's just kind of being very forward. And I remember just being like, okay, like we were live, but like she's never done this. So to me, I was like, okay, like she was acting drunk. And then I find out she doesn't remember it. She wasn't even there.
When we played Uno Flip.
Yeah.
I remember some of it. I remember glimpses of, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Was it then?
Yes. We did a face mask.
I don't remember that.
What?
No.
Dang, you seem normal in this.
Yeah, I remember like bits and pieces.
You were way skinnier though, I will say that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. If you don't eat, right?
Oh yeah, you were.
All you need like 3 days.
Yeah.
If you want to lose some weight, all you need is 3 days to not eat. Tracas.
But yeah, we were doing that, and then and I remember at the time too, I was just getting a lot of hate, and like a lot of fucking haters were coming through and saying shit. So I was kind of preoccupied with just like, who the fuck is all these people, all this shit. And the next thing you know, it just got from bad to worse. Yeah. And then I even thought that I might have done it, you know. Maybe I was kind of like, maybe I had so many bad vibes and bad energy haters
It's not how it works.
You know, I know, but you know. But yeah, no, I mean, we'll talk about it at some point.
You have to remember, you were the one that was there every single day.
Right.
Every single day.
Well, yeah. Well, at the same time, I was like, you know, we had gone on a couple dates. We didn't know each other that well, but I know she didn't have family here.
I just remember you being so frustrated because you were saying you kept trying to, this was even prior to her getting sick, like, you would try to get to know, like, ask her, like, the personal questions to know these, because the doctor was asking you, like, hey, does she have blah, 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 and you don't have an answer, and you were just like, I don't know, and then her parent, like that, her mom wasn't there yet, so I remember you feeling so, like, helpless, and you're like, how do I help? And I was I was like, just be there for her.
Yeah.
I was like, her mom's coming, just stay there.
Yeah, because I didn't fucking know. I didn't know a lot
But
of
it's
the
crazy. But it's crazy to me that they were just asking all these questions when it's clearly on my
I'll tell you right now
that I had they saw it in my blood and they were seeing it progress and they didn't. Now they're asking you for it.
I feel like
how
they
did
were
they
doing a
not
shitty
know?
job.
Like it's like. It was documented. I literally can go on my app and show you every single blood test that I've had before all that happened, like the results and stuff. And they would tell me, they'd be like, "Oh, we see it there, but let's keep monitoring it. Oh, we see it, but let's keep monitoring it. That's what they kept telling me." And then
it's to the point where now her medicine's in the fridge. Like, and she doesn't need that medicine, but if anything was to go bad for like a second, at least we have some, you know? Yeah. So that's cool. I feel like, you know, I hope you learned your lesson that if you start feeling something, because she didn't fucking say anything.
I know.
Like, that's the biggest thing. And you too, Mr. Quiet, and you and anybody. It's like, even though I might sometimes be kind of a hypochondriac.
You too.
Yeah. But
you too.
Say stuff because you don't want to wait until it's too late or things get too bad, you know? And I get it too, me too, because I know when my concussion or whatever, like whenever I've gone through certain things, I also like, you know, but what is this though? Because you're not good at moving through this, yo. No, I'm gonna be the new you.
First of all, I'm great at moving things.
Topic 5, topic 6, topic 7, topic 8. All these topics we could talk about.
What are you talking about when we've actually had conversations right now? Like, you just want me to cut you off at the middle of a conversation?
Girlfriend had anesthesia. Did you know that a girlfriend had anesthesia and went through 50,000 first dates?
That's what it said. That's what the article said.
Pull it up. Did you know that a girl had anesthesia and she went through a bunch of dates with her husband and didn't even know she got pregnant? Well, that makes sense.
Nope.
Sometimes you gotta do that. That's the only way to be able to get through it. Sorry,
she didn't. She went on 50,000. So it's kind of like 50 First Dates, like with that movie.
50,000 is crazy.
No, well, that's what she said. Forget 50 First Dates. I went on 50,000 with my husband, and I didn't remember my own child because she had an accident where it caused her. What is it? Short term?
I like how I said anesthesia, but it was amnesia.
Anesthesia. And
Watso legally said 50 first dates. No, 50,000.
Yeah, no, like it's a movie. It's called 50 First Dates. Well, they didn't base it on that, but I'm just saying it's very
50,
similar.
The real 50 First Dates.
Is it of 50,000 First Dates, a true story which will premiere on Amazon Prime.
You know how stressful that is?
50,000,
with
bro.
2 to 3 girls,
how many
2 to 3
days
guys.
a day is that?
That has to
Even
be
if
stressful.
Every day.
Yeah, that's a lot of dates.
That's a lot of dates. 50,000.
Yeah, nah. We call it cap.
136 dates a day.
136 years of dates?
That's insane.
That's not true.
What a lie.
If Alyssa can't go through that, it's a no. Can you go through that?
Nope.
Oh, it's a no. Not real. Doesn't exist.
Even if it's 2 dates a day, that's 68 years. No way.
No,
Debunked.
Yeah. We call cap.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Yeah, you lying piece of fucking.
Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Fill in the blank.
Oh, look at her at the hospital.
I mean,
was it in her head?
She don't got no little boo boo.
Wait, hold on. Wait, go up. It said, hold on, wait.
Well, she was a Another
said-
hallucination.
She woke up confused one day after taking a nap and subsequently lost her memory. That's crazy.
But why did they fall on the number 50,000?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
where
don't
did
know.
that come from?
Clickbait.
I called my daughter the child, which I imagine was a jarring experience for her. I would say, I have a child. I don't know how to take care of a child. She had experienced head injuries in the past and believes a more recent head trauma likely triggered the amnesia, although she has no memory of it. A trip to the neurologist confirmed she had a concussion and could have experienced multiple seizures that resulted in memory loss.
Oh, hell no.
That's crazy.
Okay, so what?
So where's the dad?
And also, why did she fall on 50,000?
Oh, well, I mean, I guess to like attract people to it. I'm sure it was 500, not 50,000.
Yeah, 500 is crazy.
Yeah.
Tops 50.
So many people, let me see. So many people have referred to our story as 50 First Dates or The Vow, and I see the similarities. After all, I did fall in love with him for a second time and will likely do so for the rest of my life, she explained. She
I don't
suffered
believe it.
side effects and tremors, still searching for treatments to make life easier. So even to this day, she forgets.
Not enough to do an interview and be on TikTok.
I'm dead.
I mean, listen, I get it. I got a bad memory. Take me on 50,000 dates. Whatever.
Nah, you'll remember at least 10,000. 50,000 is
50,000
crazy.
is a lot.
That's like
50,000 is a lot.
That's like 50,000 people.
Yeah.
And that's a stadium, more than a stadium.
I brought it up earlier without knowing that it was on this list, but is it true that the French people are asking for that's what I'm saying. This motherfucker Trump is saying all this outlandish shit, so everybody else is gonna respond the same way that the Mexican president was like, oh, then make the United States Mexico again, or fucking whatever. And then it's like the French politician could be like, give us the Statue of Liberty. Like, if you are gonna say stupid shit, other people are gonna troll and say stupid shit back. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the problem right now with this dude that we have in office, is the fact that and now everything is on the table, bro. Anybody can say anything. The UK can be like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, anybody can literally say anything. Mm-hmm. And we don't know what reality. And this whole shock and awe situation is true. I am shocked and I'm in awe of what the fuck is happening. You win, bitch. If that was your whole deal, was to shock and awe and just to make everything so confusing that we don't know what reality we're living in, you did it. We're confused.
We're shocked.
What is the next... Yeah, we're shocked. That's it. Now what? You're gonna go play fucking golf? He played golf at a fucking thing that he invented in his own place. It's like making up all the rules to your own game in your own house with your own shit, and then being like, I won. I can't believe I won. Like, duh, idiot.
You made it.
Anyway, what happened with this French dude?
It says French politician says Statue of Liberty should be returned.
Period.
I mean,
But what's his name? Oh, Raphael Glucksmann.
he said he called on the U.S. to give the Statue of Liberty back after Americans have chosen to switch to the side of tyrants. Period.
Yup. They're like, give us this shit back.
Right. Like, why you got that? There's no liberty here. Take it back.
So did French invent French vanilla coffee?
That's the real information we need.
I mean, probably.
Because if it ain't, then I'll be a little mad. Not that mad, but a little mad. Because I drink a lot of French vanilla coffee.
That's your coffee of choice?
Yeah.
Like the flavor, French vanilla.
'cause
What's the difference? I don't even know the difference between
I don't know.
French
It's
vanilla.
just a little taste. The hazelnut, you feel it more on the heartburn.
Yeah, I don't love hazelnut. French vanilla is
But
good.
isn't vanilla like hazelnut and vanilla are different? So
What
like,
you do or don't like?
I like
hazelnut?
Candle's
don't.
warm vanilla.
She doesn't like hazelnut. She likes vanilla.
I'll drink
She
it,
doesn't
but
like
I
hazelnut.
won't prefer it.
Yeah.
It's not a breaking point.
It's funny because I don't like sweet scents like sugar, like the
Right.
sugar cookie.
Yeah.
I don't like
Same.
none of that stuff.
My
She
favorite.
likes it.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Chocolate after eating is the best.
I'm hungry right now.
In 1481. Wait. 1841, Edmund Albius, a 12-year-old slave who lived in French island of
A 12-year-old?
something, discovered a plant that could be hand pollinated.
So all vanilla is French.
12-year-old slave?
The 3 major species of vanilla currently are grown globally, all derived from a species originally founded in Mesoamerica, including parts of modern-day Mexico. There are V. panfolia, grown on Madagascar, Reunion, and other tropical areas along the Indian Ocean. That's a lot of words that I don't know how to spell. Grown in the South Pacific, found in West Indies, Central America, and South America.
So what makes it French?
I don't know, because of the French person that found it.
The breweries.
But they found it in
But
Mexico
that's why
too.
they have Madagascar, like
Parts
Madagascar
of
vanilla.
modern day Mexico. Sounds to
look,
me like it's
Veracruz.
Mexican.
They're in
So-
Colima and
It
Veracruz.
says Aztecs. So who the fuck? So where the fuck?
It's
You
different
find out
in
the
different
Aztecs
areas.
discovered French fries too.
In different areas. The first vanilla
sorry.
The first vanilla orchid to flower in Europe was in London collection of the Honorable Charles Greville in 1806. Cuttings from that plant went to Netherlands and Paris, from which the French first transplanted the vines to their overseas colonies. The vines grew but would not fruit outside Mexico.
Bitch! So it's Mexican! Fuck y'all!
Today, even in Mexico,
Take the Statue of Liberty to Mexico.
Today, even in
We
Mexico,
want it back.
hand
You stole enough
pollination
from
is
us.
used extensively.
Mexico. Keyword Mexico. See, it's like
Mexico
it's crazy
vanilla.
because the more and more research you do, the more you realize that, like my dad said since I was a little kid, he said, Mexico es el ombligo del mundo.
They said,
Always said that. Mexico is the belly button of the world.
They
I
said-
don't know how important that is. I don't think about my belly button that often. I would like to say maybe the world's heart, maybe the world's stomach, but belly button, I'm like, whatever. But I'll take it.
Can you go down a little bit where it says French
Because
vanilla?
that's what
Vanilla
What?
originated in fucking Mexico.
the
So did
term-
so did chocolate.
The term French vanilla doesn't refer to the origin of the vanilla bean, but rather to a specific method of making ice cream that uses an egg custard base. And then, while Mexico is the birthplace of vanilla, Madagascar is now the world's largest producing. I can't say because the camera's there. Producer, accounting for around 75% of global production. So it was the birthplace of vanilla. Mexico is the birthplace of vanilla,
So we
but
made-
is now made more in Madagascar.
We
because
made
it was-
chocolate. We
The
made
King
vanilla.
Mexican bee.
The Mexican bee is the only insect that
Jumping bee.
evolved to pollinate the vanilla orchid flower.
So isn't
Everybody give it a round of a fucking applause. Mexico is amazing.
the
Period.
belly
Donald Trump can suck my
button
dick.
where
Sorry.
the kid grabs onto the mother?
What?
Like when you
Yeah.
have
What the hell is this man talking about?
Umbilical cord.
no,
What the fuck is
because your
happening?
dad said
Oh, the
Mexico is the belly button of.
Oh, okay, so, the
So-
umbilical cord. Oh, I see
yeah.
where you're
So
going.
right,
See,
because
he's smart.
my mom says like, oh, I have your umbilical digged up in the backyard, and I'm like,
Okay.
you should have got rid of that shit a long time ago. What the
I'm
fuck?
fucking dead.
She's like, oh, we kept
My
it
mom
'cause
has it in
yada,
a
yada.
plastic little baggie.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah.
So, but
It's because of his accent. So if with his accent, the first word, like, I have your umbilical dicked up in the backyard. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, digged up,
Digged up.
buried in the
Buried,
backyard.
probably our dog
I was like,
already
what the-
unburied and ate it.
Fucking scoff.
But, yeah, stop.
Speaking of
They had a
dogs.
dog named Scoff because they thought it was Scar from Lion King. They're like, oh, the dog's named Scoff, and I was like, oh, and they're like, yeah, from the Lion King. I'm like, that's
Scar?
Scar. So I had a dog named Scoff.
Named them the wrong thing.
Named
But
Scoff the wrong thing, and then
belly
he got ran
button-
over.
The motherland. The motherland is a female species, so therefore,
Umbilical
boom,
cord.
umbilical cord.
That makes a lot of sense. Mexico being the umbilical cord of the world. There you go.
Yeah.
That's good job, Yayo. In a real weird roundabout way, you are a genius.
360 all the way, baby.
We got it.
So, Snow, I have a question for you. If you had to give a number, how many shots would it take for you to get drunk?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
Probably
segue.
like 5.
Yeah. Well, even though the day with Leo, we took 2 fat shots. As far as I know,
You took more.
I took more.
Yeah, you definitely took more.
The eating matters, though.
Oh.
Eating.
Okay, no, the
matters.
2 shots got me
You
to
remember the
blackout,
2 shots. That's all you
and
remember.
then it kept going.
Yes.
Okay.
I think the most I've seen you drink, though, was with Pepe. You,
I was trying to hang. So
no, you
bad.
did hang. I give you props. That
So
was
bad.
amazing.
No.
But did you
when-
know that you can actually get drunk without drinking?
Girl, what the hell?
Get the fuck out of here.
We just verbally abuse her. We're like, shut the fuck
Hold
up.
on. Topic number 8.
Take a shot. Shut up, pussy.
What?
Wait.
What? He starts punching. Like, hey.
It's coming up right now.
Yeah, it's called Auto-brewery syndrome. You get drunk without having one sip of alcohol.
I know.
I've seen it in TV shows.
It's called acting.
Auto-brewery?
Yeah, Auto-brewery syndrome.
Wait, let me start this. Even though it's 2 minutes long, I'm gonna play it on 2 times 2, I guess.
That much to drink. It's an excuse police hear all the time. But for one local woman, it was the truth, despite the fact her blood alcohol level was more than 4 times the legal limit.
It turns out she suffers from a condition called auto-brewery syndrome. Now her lawyer is speaking out after her case was dismissed. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Jill Perkins is working on this story tonight.
There is a big marketplace for brewing beer in Western New York with a number of microbreweries to satisfy your taste buds. But would you be surprised to learn your body could be one of them? It's a medical condition called auto-brewery syndrome.
It's a term for people who actually ferment carbohydrates into alcohol inside their body.
Dr. Barbara Cordell is a leading researcher of the condition, and though extreme...
So they turn carbs into
Yeah, so your
alcohol?
carbs
Damn, you
turn
eat some
in-
bread.
get
You eat a donut,
fermented.
bitch, you're lit.
Yeah, you get fermented. Which is funny because I saw it in a show once.
What does she
Is
smell
it
like?
equally? Well, I mean, I guess carbs are kind
Yeah,
Probably
so
acidy.
your carb, like once you ingest your carbs, it gets fermented into alcohol in your system. So it makes you seem drunk than what you are. So people literally come into ERs like slurring their words and whatever.
And all they ate was cake.
And they've never drank in their life. All they had was dinner and they're just like super drunk. And it's because their body does that.
But wouldn't you do that from childhood though? Wouldn't you know by the time you're an adult, or it just starts?
It just starts
I think it
because
just starts.
if you
Kind of like my blood condition, it just started. I didn't have it from birth.
it
just
talks about
started.
your diet, and it says that you need a lot of like probiotics, and I forget what the other thing is.
I could play it, I guess.
Extremely rare, she says auto-brewery syndrome causes a person to become intoxicated, presenting with the telltale signs of having had too much to drink.
They're dizzy. They feel like they're slurring their words. They have a mental fog.
Such was the case for a Western New York woman facing a DWI charge after she was pulled over in Hamburg late last year.
Her 3.3 blood alcohol reading was 99% of it was due to this condition.
To put that number in perspective, the legal limit in New York is 0.08. According to researchers, most people would be unconscious or even dead with a 0.33 BAC.
Her body adjusts to the constant presence of blood alcohol.
Bruzak had to fight to have the case thrown out by the judge in Hamburg, reaching out to Dr. Cordell and other experts to prove his client wasn't drunk.
Observed her for 12 hours under the supervision of a physician's
And she
assistant
just got
and 2 registered
drunker and
nurses
drunker.
to make sure she didn't drink any alcoholic beverages. We withdrew her blood on 3 occasions. Her readings were double, triple, and more than quadruple the legal limit.
Today, acting Erie County District Attorney Michael Flaherty announced he would not try to appeal the judge's decision. Telling 7 Eyewitness News he found, quote, no legitimate grounds upon reviewing the case. The woman's name and further case details have been sealed, but we do know she is a teacher and is happy to put this behind her.
Period.
Now, Dr. Cordell tells me the woman did appear at least somewhat intoxicated when she was pulled over, but Ashley, again, this is a very rare condition that we're just learning about now.
Shocking she didn't even know she has this condition.
It is shocking, but surprisingly, fixing and treating the condition could be as easy as just changing your diet, but it could also be a lot more complicated. We've got...
So if she can fix that and like make her undrunk, can we eat something or take something that will make us undrunk at the moment too?
No, you live with alcohol.
I think I have that.
I'm just saying, if she can be able, with the diet and whatever, like she can be
She's like, can
not
we
drunk
fix
anymore.
our drunkenness?
So can normal people that get drunk do the same thing?
It's usually called
Like-
cocaine, but we don't do that.
That's insane.
But that's what your uncles do. That's why they keep on drinking and drinking and drinking. Which, by the way, I mean, I've never done it, but like, isn't that crazy how people are like, I'm gonna drink till I almost pass out, then I'm gonna do cocaine, then I'm gonna drink some more, then I'm gonna do cocaine, then I'm gonna drink. It's like, what is wrong with you? Like, at what point are you just looking at yourself like you're a fucking scumbag? Look at yourself in the mirror and you're just like, fuck. Like,
Normally till 7 a.m. You're like,
Fighting demons.
what's going on with my life?
All right. Speaking of till 7 a.m. Look at that clock.
Oh,
and
we've
subtract 6
We are
from it.
3
Been on for
hours
3
and
hours in.
36 minutes in, guys.
oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay,
I'm dead.
are we done?
Yeah, we can leave. that for
Seventh
next
graders learning about STDs. Is that for the next
time.
podcast?
Yeah, let's leave that for the next podcast.
We're gonna leave that for the next
So
podcast.
if you want to learn, if you want to see how
that
seventh
note-
graders learn about STDs,
I don't
just
know, I
keep
don't know that
watching.
that's a good. Yeah, I don't know that that's a good hook. Hold on, maybe.
No, it's hilarious.
No, I saw the video. It's pretty
There's
funny.
nothing hilarious about that.
That's weird. Seventh. I don't want to know that
Alright.
seventh graders do anything other than go to
Alright.
school. How about that? Go to fucking school.
Go to school.
Shut the fuck up and go to school.
Don't listen to your parents.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Happy birthday! Wait, didn't
Oh.
we? Right, I'm like, what the hell?
Happy birthday
it's
to
Yayo's
Yayo.
fucking
It's
birthday.
Yayo's birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday
We gotta
to
do
ya.
one more
Go
shot.
Yayo.
That's
Go
it.
Yayo.
Let's finish
Go
our shots.
Yayo.
Oh yeah,
It's your birthday.
I got half a shot. You pour yourself more shot. birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. I actually really want cake.
Yeah,
so
can you
excited.
pass some of that cake? Like that.
There's no way that there's no lighter.
No, there has to be a lighter.
Or
Or just turn the stove on and take a little paper.
And my tia, my tia left. Why? Because she thought there was no cake. She came over and she's like, "Isn't there any cake?"
She's like, "Where's the cake?"
Obviously, there's a cake, lady. Now she left. And now here's the cake. Birthday to ya.
And if you want to go ahead and give
Thank
Yayo,
everybody for the birthday wishes.
if you guys
birthday
wanna,
love. Thank
period.
you.
If you guys want to say happy birthday to Yayo and like show love,
Don't forget, we're gonna have a day ones. Sorry.
This right here is on sale.
Oh.
And you know what else he does? He prints shirts. And you know what'd be
stuffed
great? If you buy the shirts that he prints. That'd be a great birthday gift, right?
And also, we're gonna be on the day ones right now. JP is on his way right now.
there. Period.
JP's on his way. Yeyo's over here. Joe's over here. Steph, Alyssa, Ito, Yeyo. We're all gonna be in the studio. He's gonna choose the song.
The banger.
He's gonna choose the song. So whatever song Yeyo chooses, we're gonna finish, and we're gonna fucking drop.
I also need help, guys. So come over. Tell me if
He's
you're
a
feeling the
CEO.
vibes or not. Because whatever the people pick is what I'm picking.
Period.
So far we have one on the line with the one with Leo. So that one's on the line. Like cumbia body. Yeah, they got it. That one is pick number one, which I've heard. I heard these two songs that say, "Snow don't take no bullshit." 2025, something like that. So that one too is one of my favorites right now that I have heard. I haven't. I don't know. I just know I'm gonna lick it for you guys because that's it.
Dang! Did you see Azealia Banks?
Did you guys get the accurate amount of candles?
Jesus, how many candles?
Yo, she's trying to light this shit on fire.
Yo.
Did you see Azealia Banks? I mean, not Azealia Banks. Iggy Azalea said Kanye and his fantasies with other men.
Oh,
and it makes sense because her baby daddy, and I mean, it all makes sense.
Baby daddy ain't shit. Oh,
Told
mama,
the judge that he
right
broke,
now,
so I screenshot all the bottle service and stupid shit that he. Now I got like 75.
What?
As so I back to back on 6 days a week. Then after that, it is not your bitch. If I knock your bitch and I put her in a handstand. Yo, you really are lighting so many candles right now. Hold on, girl.
Jesus. Where's Ito?
She got the
you coulda kept it
53 of
cute.
them bitches.
You can just do 3.
Shorty thought he was turning 60.
Man, if I could make it to 60, it's gonna be a blessing in disguise.
Well, not in disguise, a real
just
one.
a blessing.
Or just a
In
blessing
general.
in general.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alice.
Ooh,
5010. Thank you,
Thank
Teriyaki sauce.
Yo, you got
Teriyaki sauce. Oh my god. Happy birthday.
We got all 53
to you.
candles.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Yayo. Happy birthday to you.
It's a lot of candles to blow, guys.
Estas son
You gotta get it in one shot.
mañanitas que cantaba el rey David.
Happy
Let's go. 35 years old, young and proud. You're
así.
not very young.
Despierta, mi bien, despierta. Mira que ya amaneció. Ya los pajaritos cantan, la luna ya se metió.
Thank you, guys. Let's go.
Happy
Real
birthday.
good.
Happy birthday.
Bring a
Cut
knife.
the
Make
cake.
it, make it
We want
Felicia.
cake.
Make it, make
Queremos
it.
pastel. Queremos pastel.
Yo, you've been to a lot of she's been to a lot of birthday parties. Am I tripping? She's doing the whole medley of the whole fucking shit. Hey! Why didn't he cut it in the middle?
You just cut a little bit in the corner.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday
Oh, it's for you guys.
to ya.
I just-
Happy birthday.
I cut the smallest pieces, guys.
For who? That's yours?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Make sure you guys go over to Everyday Days right now. Go to youtube.com.
Become a member if you want to keep seeing.
Become a member. I want to see 5 people become a member right now while we're cutting this cake.
Become a member.
Become a member. Play us a song. I'm trying to play the yeah.
Yeah, I'm no cap. This
God
cake
damn.
is good as fuck.
Leo
That's a
stole the
cake.
product.
You nuts.
Hey. Oh.
You got a little
Nah,
bit.
share this shit with me. Come on. Hey. That's me.
Song, yo.
Hey, shout out Saint Marie for becoming a day one. Burr, 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 burr.
Shouts out Saint Marie. Like cumbia body.
Yo, this shit is
Damn.
good.
This shit is good, but it's a lot.
Well, it's only a couple of us, so. Gotta
Wait,
finish
where
it.
are the guys? Where's the...
We're gonna
Late
go
P.
there. Here.
All right.
This shit is
See
mad
y'all. See you on the day
You're
one.
going.
All right.
Or are we waiting for them?
Yeah.
No, yeah, we'll see you guys
do
on
they
the day
even know?
ones. I love y'all. Make sure you guys go to youtube.com/everydaydays/join right now. Become a day ones. We about to have a day ones in the studio. We out. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Yayo.
Thank you guys. I'm gonna see you next year. Hey.
Next year.
See you next week.
Esa niña no se aguanta. Quiere todo porque el pussy sabe a Fanta. Si la dejas por pendejo se te casa. Dale todo, 2 de lengua y una horchata. Si te alcanza, I'm the shit, huh? Are you catching what I'm throwing for a pickup? Same bitch I always was, now I'm just richer. I'm about to shake it up and check the Richter. This a sticker.
You say some things your numbers don't say. I got some kids with toys that don't play. Kilo de azúcar pa' mi conflakes. I don't need roses, pour me rosé.
No soy santa, baby, yo soy vale madre, faca chancla. Lo que yo sí tengo mucho a ti te falta. Y si quieres yo te enseño con el ram pa pa pam, ram pa pa pam pam. No soy santa, baby, yo soy vale madre, faca chancla. Lo que yo sí tengo mucho a ti te falta. Y si quieres yo te enseño con el ram pa pa pam, ram pa pa pam pam.
Don't try to play me, baby. I'ma meet you a cana, which means I've been a Mexican snack and I'll split your banana. Solo yo sé mi rollo guayaba, también sácate cana. Me encanta la línea de Fanta porque nadie me aguanta. Por eso I've been on my grind, I've been on my grind. It's been cold and I've been on, but my name's Snow, I got it. And it's ice on my chest, you can suck a paleta if you hate. Aquí se respeto, te empaco maleta por güey.
No soy santa, baby, yo soy vale madre, faca chancla. Lo que yo sí tengo mucho a ti te falta. Y si quieres yo te enseño con el ram pa pa pam, ram pa pa pam pam. No soy santa, baby, yo soy vale madre, faca chancla. Lo que yo sí tengo mucho a ti te falta. Y si quieres yo te enseño con el ram pa pa pam, ram pa pa pam pam.
I don't need roses, pour me rosé. Mami got rosaries and gon' pray. These kids got toys and no, they don't play. Quiero un kilo de azúcar pa' mi conflakes. Look, I don't need roses, pour me rosé. Mami got rosaries and gon' pray. These kids got toys and no, they don't play. Quiero un kilo de azúcar pa' mi conflakes. Tengo hipo.